Happy Tuesday, everybody. It's Talk That Talk Tuesday. It's good to see everybody, man. Hope y'all laid back, had a good day at work, and you're sitting back with your feet back and your feet up, listening to this music and relaxing as we prepare to bring you entertainment like no other. I'm so glad to be here with you guys tonight. Go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe button as you're coming in. I'm notifying everybody right now that we are live. Guys, on your phone right now, notify everybody that Black Man Unfiltered Network is live and in living color. All right? I'm going to let this groove continue to groove you guys out. And then we're going to start the show right after this group, guys. Go ahead and sit your wife next to you. Go ahead and sit your husband next to you. You're going to get some laughs tonight. You may get mad tonight. You may get happy tonight. But this is Talk That Talk Tuesday, and that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to talk that talk. Get in the chat, because that's where it's at. The chat is undefeated, ladies and gentlemen. Get in that chat. All right? Enjoy the tunes. Myself, Black Man Unfiltered Network, we welcome you. Go ahead and tell 2 or 3 people to log in with you so you guys can interact in the chat. Because we're going to have a good time tonight. You know, guys, we're going to have a wonderful time tonight. All right? Enjoy this groove. When this groove is over, we will start the show, guys. Enjoy the show. Enjoy the groove. I want everybody to just say, la, da, 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 la, la, da, da, la, da, 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 la, da, da. Yeah, come on. La, da, 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 da. La, da, 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 da. Yeah, come on in, y'all. Come on in. Come on in. Have a seat in the sanctuary. We're about to start in a minute. We got everybody coming up in the back. And we got everybody coming up in the chat. Bars. Yeah. We ready. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight's going to be a good night. Can y'all hear me over the music? If you can, put a 1 in the chat. If you can hear me over the music. If the music is drowning me out, put a 2. That's for you, Gretchen. Welcome to Black Man Unfiltered. We welcome you in. Welcome to Black Man Unfiltered. Me and my friends. Yeah, come on, stay with me. Welcome to Black Man Unfiltered. We back in this place today. Talk That Tuesday. Yeah, I see JT in the back. He about to hit a freestyle in the back. I see him. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Talk That Talk Tuesday. We got 22 people watching right now. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on in. Welcome to the sanctuary. We couldn't get started until you got here. So thank you so much for being here. Hit the like button and subscribe button as you're coming into the sanctuary. Have a seat and enjoy the entertainment tonight. You guys see what the name of the show is tonight? Oh yeah, we have to have bars with the title of the show tonight. Thank you guys so much for being in the house tonight. Guys, I just want to show, before we get started, I just want to say that I really appreciate everyone that supports the channel, supports Mandrell and Shushu, supports the one-on-one sports show with Dante and Shani, that support the Barbershop on Friday, that supports the Talk That Talk Tuesday. Support us after the show by doing the likes and sending in the cash apps and sending in all the things that you do. We appreciate you. We're going to continue to bring you the entertainment. We're going to continue to bring you the laughs. We're going to mix up your emotions. We're going to talk about things that nobody else is talking about. And I got intellectual people that do it, a fortified circle that comes in here every Tuesday and Friday. That's going to bring the heat. And so I really appreciate all of you. First of all, I want to start in the sanctuary first. All right, we got Just Listening in the building. Just Listening said, I love this content creator. Oh, thank you, Shug. I will be watching this for sure. Thank you so much, Just Listening, for being here tonight. I appreciate you. We got Jenny in here. Listen, I couldn't do any of this without Jenny. I just want Jenny to know that she is amazing. She's wonderful. She's just all that. And she makes me so happy when I get on and know that she has my back in the chat. All right. So, Jenny, thank you so much for being here, honey, tonight. I really, really appreciate you. All right. Stephen Day is a member of the channel. Come on. And you could be too. Hit that join button at the bottom of your screen to join the channel. But Stephen Day, thank you so much for being here. He said, what's going on, family? You, man, I'm so glad that you are here. We have Daryl Long in the building. Daryl Long is in the building. Thank you for being here tonight. We got my brother, none other than Mandrell, in the building tonight. All right, we got Facts in the Uncomfortable Truth with Bernard S. Make sure you go subscribe because he's the best. Bars, please go and subscribe to this man's channel. He is amazing. He's an intellectual, smooth-talking Negro that'll get your mind right. You see the name of his channel, Facts and the Uncomfortable Truth with Bernard S. Make sure you go and subscribe. What We Know podcast is in the building. I think that's Todd. Todd said Todd. What the hell I'm talking about? What We Know podcast is in the building. Rob is here tonight. Thank you so much for being here, my brother. Make sure you go and subscribe to What We Know podcast as well. We have a great time over there on Saturday night. Let's see here. We got Coach K in the building tonight. God, come on, my co-host, like none other. The Coach K is in the building tonight. I appreciate you, hon. Gretchen is in the building tonight. What's going on, baby girl? Shout out to Gretchen. Gretchen is a true fan. She said, sing Black Man Unfiltered. So I did that singing for you, Gretchen. That was for you tonight, honey. All right, let's see who else we got in the building tonight. Big Bad Bull is in the building tonight. All right. Let's see. We got Dewayne in the building tonight. We got Tez Defy in the building tonight. Tez, listen, if you want to come up, man, hey, just go ahead and inbox me or go ahead and hit me in the DMs, brother, and I'll send you the link and bring you on up, guys. All right, we got Canadian Born in the building tonight. Make sure you go and subscribe to CBN's Tech Talks. CBN's Tech Talks, all right? All right, guys, before we bring everybody up, I want everybody to wave their hands where they're sitting at right now. You may be in your car. You may be sitting beside your spouse, but I want you guys just to wave your hands a little bit. Let's get loosened up for the show tonight. I want everybody to hit your la-las. Say la-la-la-la, la-la-la-la. Black Man Unfiltered Network. Let's go. All right, let's go ahead and bring everybody up. The first person I want to bring up tonight, his name is Mr. Bennett, and he definitely ain't in it. Let's bring Mr. Bennett up to the court tonight. The Steelers fan is in the house tonight. Hey, man, I like that dashiki, brother. That thing is nice, brother. Yes, sir. All right, next I got my boy Hink, man. Come on. Hink started this conversation. Y'all seen it in the title. Hink started this conversation, so I'm going to go ahead and bring up Hink. Hink is in the building tonight. All right. Now, listen. Come on now. He can raise hell. He's a martial artist. He's short, but you know him well. They call him Mandrell. He's in the building tonight. Yeah. Good to see you, Mandrell. All right. Y'all know he's the best. He's got a smooth head. Oh, his name is Bernard S. Let's get him in the building tonight. Good to see you, my brother. All right. Listen, hey, man, it's What We Know podcast, the first half. The host himself also sporting a bald head and a bald cap tonight. Let's give it up for my boy, my brother from another mother, JT, is in the building. Absolutely, man. So good to see you guys, man. All right, man. Last but not least, come on, guys. We definitely got to give it. I'm gonna leave the music on for her. Listen, guys. Over the weekend, last weekend is my co-host, Coach K, the beautiful and lovely Coach K. And the reason for that is, well, she went on vacation. Well, while on vacation, this woman here has been spoken for because she got engaged to be married, ladies and gentlemen. She got engaged to be married. Yes, I saw the pictures, man, and thank you for sharing that, Coach K. Man, listen, she got the rock on the hand, and she got her man. Let's get Coach K up here, man. What's going on, sweetheart?
Thank you. What's up, everybody?
Congratulations, Coach K. You graduated.
Thank you. Finally. Long time coming.
Hey, you know what? Hey, listen, I believe in my heart, ladies and gentlemen, as we start the show, I believe in my heart that we are going to have another wedding in this area, in the forefront of this circle right now. I believe that this is family. So I think
go ahead and start talking in tongues. Go ahead.
Listen, I think there's going to be another marriage in this circle. And it's going to be in the next year and a half or 2 years. But I believe that in my
Mandrell?
heart. I believe that. Coach K, you better call him out. It could be Mandrell.
It's going to be you.
Oh, huh?
Oh. It's going to be you.
Oh.
Me what?
Ooh. I say somebody's going to get married. She say, oh, it's going to be you.
What? Why me?
Ooh. Why not?
Why not? Hey, I like that, Coach K. She said, listen, why not? I love it.
Hey, I think that everyone should just...
Hey, Mandrell. Mandrell, come on.
Come on what?
Come on to the light side.
Come on to the light side. Come on.
I don't mind getting married, but I mean...
And guess what? Mandrell gonna be saying on the panel then?
What?
So, me and my wife, we be going to the store, and me and my wife went to the trip last year, and me and my wife went to I can't wait, man. I can't wait to the day, brother. I'm telling you right now.
I told my wife. Like I told my wife.
Yeah.
I was just talking to my wife the other day, and let me tell you what we were saying.
Me and my wife was in the car, and something happened, And so, hey, Coach K, again, congratulations, honey. I mean, you know that you are my family. You know you are our family.
Thank you, guys.
So congratulations.
Congratulations, Coach.
Where's the wedding going to be?
I'm very happy for you. Where's the wedding going to be?
We haven't decided yet.
Okay, hey, let me know. Me and Mandrell coming. I think we can get JT to come on in that thing.
Yeah, you're all invited.
In there.
You know, if I come, I'm gonna go ahead and do the pictures because that's what I do. So
you know what I'm talking about? We're gonna come in and we all wearing dashikis, goddammit. I'm just playing.
We go. Hey, give me the big screen. Little bro.
Here we go. My brother. Come on, brother. Let me get you in the big screen real quick. We go. Brother here. Here we go.
We go come in with the dashikis. We're gonna be walking in like this.
Yes, sir.
We ain't even gonna say nothing. They're gonna be like, who is that?
Oh my God, bro. It is so good, man. Listen, guys, I want you guys to know, as being here, as being my family or whatever, I consider you all my family and I love you to death. Coach K, Hink is my boy Mandrell, Bernard, JT, Mr. Bennett. We've been rocking for a long time, and I just want to stop and say that I love you guys, man. And you guys, I really, 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 really appreciate each and every one of you for your perspectives. For your perspectives. For everything that you bring to this panel on Tuesdays, on Fridays. You can be anywhere else, but you choose to be here rocking with your boy. And I just want to tell you guys, I love you. I care about you. I'm always here for you, man. And thank you so much, man.
Well, shout out to you for creating the environment.
Listen, Black Man,
you created an environment for us
K,
to collaborate. So
I'll say this to what y'all said.
Thank you, Mr. Bennett.
Your mic. It's like that.
Oh, that's the way it is.
That's just the way it is.
It's like that, Mandrell.
Because I can. Yeah, I mean,
You need some cricket noises because I'm silent. No?
I can hear. You know what? It's gonna be. People will say it's gonna be a cold day in hell before Mandrell get married, and I hear God saying this. I hear God saying this.
Is over in the next 12 to 18 months.
Mandrell, my son, well done.
That's it. So,
Like
Mandrell.
God or Darth Vader. I see his background is Darth Vader. It sounds more like Vader than God.
Yeah. So I just again appreciate you guys, man. It's gonna be a great conversation tonight as everybody's getting off work, getting in. And man, I'm looking in the chat, man. I love y'all too, man. I love y'all. Thank y'all for rocking with me to the chat as well. You guys are undefeated. And no matter if we bump heads or not, we are still family over here at Black Man Unfiltered Network. Thank you so much for being here. You too could be anywhere tonight, but you choose to be here. So thank you so much. Thank you. Jenny said, I wholeheartedly appreciate this network and the new friends I've met at Black Man Unfiltered Network. Thank you so much, Jenny. Jenny's been rocking with me since day one. Thank you so much, Jenny. I appreciate you so much for everything that you do on this channel. Dre Blanco, I sent you the link. Now, I'm gonna unleash Mandrell on you if you don't come on in. I'm gonna unleash Mandrell on you now if you don't come on in. All right. So I'm not, I don't want to do it to you, but I may have to, man. I may have to get you. Let's see. Hold on. All right, there you go. I sent the link again. Oh, he said he working. Okay. Hey, Hakeem said, hey, Black Men Unfiltered, even though you always skip past my super chats, Hakeem, I do not. Listen, Hakeem, if I do that, I charge it to my head, not my heart. I will not overlook you. Hakeem has been rocking with me for a long time too. He's been buying me coffee for a long time. He'll send a $5 super chat and then go to the Cash App and send a $5 Cash App. He just does 5 and 5 all the time. So thank you for the coffee, man, that I'll enjoy tomorrow. I'm going to look down at my phone and man, he'll be sending a super chat and a Cash App. So thank you guys for all that you do, man. I appreciate you, Hakeem. I really do, man. So let me give Hakeem something before we start the show. Let's see here what I want to give him. I got a video I want to show y'all tonight. Y'all gonna laugh y'all ass off. But I'll show y'all that later when we're in the thick of the show. But let's see what I want to give him tonight. Let's see. I'm gonna give him Loosefoot Annie. This is for Mandrell as well.
Hey, Bill, I'm in the mood for a switch up. I hit the function, hit the rose till I hiccup. I hit the stage and leave with money that's a stick up. She picture perfect, so I told him I'm a flick up. Bill, I'm in the mood for a change up. I leave the city and return with my change up. They got amnesia, don't remember.
All right, Loosefoot Annie, baby, Loosefoot Annie. All right, so guys, thank you guys for being here, chat, and the panel. That's all that. Hey, listen, I also want to kick a shout out to my homie, my girl, and her husband, Mr. Boss, Unsolicited Security Boss, guys. Listen, I have a motto for her channel, guys. Yeah. I have a motto for her channel. And it goes a little bit like this. Welcome to SB Church, where the knowledge is free, but the cash apps and gift shop money goes to SB. SB, thank you.
What's that song? And at the end, you got to say, yeah.
Thank her so much, man. She's watching right now. So thank you so much, Security Boss and Mr. Boss, for all you do. If you have not subscribed to that channel, what are you doing? Please go over and subscribe to Security Boss. If you got a wife that's out of line, you got a husband that want to keep you in mind, go over to Security Boss because she'll get on your behind. Bars. All right. So let's go ahead and get this conversation started, man. Let's see how I want to do this. You know what? I'm going to do it the right way tonight. This is Talk That Talk Tuesday. And I ain't going to do Talk That Talk Tuesday without doing it right. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back in a second. Here we go.
I'm finna jump for the shit up top when I speak, all cap with the speech till they caught up in the rapture. So out of line with the phrase game, let's take a break, been a long day, hit your line what you fall through with the nightsticks. Maybe help me spark the ideas, we got nowhere else to go, it's only up from there. I've been on my own, just running through the field, say did it for the ears, I know that's how they like it. Yeah, I fantasize, tell me that it's real when it's all said and done. I said it how I feel it, I let them hear the fear of a passive aggressive. living, we black men with a passion. Steady grip when I shoot to the stars with a full clip. Trying line with a loose leaf, then I proofread till I lose sleep. Couldn't handle the truth in your bed with the writing. Love at first sight shit, art over hype shit. Need a sound bite for the time capsule. Press play, they pause time for a bit. Smitten, I admit it, couldn't kick it. I'm in love with the fine print. Scribble type of shit they wouldn't find behind it. Why the suspicious behind the eyelid. Tell a reckless with the clauses. Careful with the cost me. Need this shit forever, but I never ever stop until they put me in the coffin or they off me. Fuck niggas quick to auction, they false print. Always treat this shit with a caution. Hold it 10 toes down for the dogs, you can see the paw print. Searching for the answers in the bottom of the last strip of the handle. The beginning of the candle. Doing shit to myself, give me fears when I'm looking in the mirror. I'm seeing somebody else, yeah. Mi corazón is on my sleeve shoulder. Everything in a rose gold and right glow from me. Couldn't pinpoint on the globe, that's why I wanted to go from it. Just know that I don't fit in, but I wanna feel everything, yeah, 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 everything, yeah. I got my eyes low with the sky foes where the rhyme floats, I don't really know just what we might go with the mind scope. So many things I never learned with my eyes closed. Too busy with the schemes on the telling of my dreams on the rail, bitch. I grind like my life's on the line, hella wide. So far through with the light sticks, we open up when the light flicks. On sight, yellow casseroles, everything around me, hunting for the bounty. Wait, that nigga.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. I did get my family values is in the building tonight. You definitely gotta give her a hand clap up in here. Come on, man. Another woman set an example. So listen, again, guys, I want to reiterate, since you just got here, 31 people watching, let's get the likes up. Let's get the subscriptions up, all right? Because we bring in great content every week. Let's get it up. Show me how much you love me by hitting that like and subscribe button. If you want to love me deeply, you can go ahead and hit that Cash App that's scrolling at the bottom of the screen that you'll see in 4 seconds. And then you can also give a super chat. Now, thank you so much. If you just got here, Coach K is engaged to be married. So let's go ahead and give her that. All right. Family values is a family woman, a woman of God, a woman of faith, a woman that's just take care of her kids, just does it all. And so I just want to give her flowers as well, because in these spaces, I think we give too much energy to toxic and not enough energy to light. And so I definitely want to give you the energy tonight, family values, and Coach K. You guys are headed in the right direction. You're headed in the right direction. And I just want to say thank you for being the light and not coming on this platform screaming and hollering and cussing me out and the guys on the panel out and treating everybody like they redheaded stepchildren. All right. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for being classy, because that's what you are. I appreciate it. All right. So the name of the show today. The name of the show tonight is Nails, Lashes, and Weave. Accept me and marry me, please. Hink started this conversation. I'm going to put his ass right in the middle. Hink started this conversation, and I want to start with Hink. Hink, when you said these words about this weave and fake hair and fake nails, can you elaborate, Mr. Hink, on what you were saying when you repeated that, when you said those words?
I
love the laugh. I love it.
Hey man, look, I just explained what my preferences was and what they're not. And one of the things, well, many of the things that is, I don't like fake women. And if you coming in with that weave, you coming up with them wigs, you coming up with them talons, which they call them nails, and them eyelashes, man, that's fake. That's a lie to me.
So basically what you're saying, Hink, is that they're mannequins.
Stuff like that.
All right. So, and I want to start with the ladies first. Ladies, how do you feel about where we are as a society? Is it when it comes to beauty and how women look in today's time, as far as the lengths that women go through to just get attention, just to feel, cute? What are your thoughts?
I think women aren't okay with just being okay, just being, I guess, average, or whatever you want to call the opposite of being done up and having all of these, having your nails done or having the lashes, and like what there's nothing else to expect. You know, if you ever glam up or anything else, you know, it always has to be top notch. And I don't think that life is like that. I mean, everything isn't always going to be, I don't know, like, I guess exciting and whatever extreme level. And that's what I see when they have all of those things done all the time. But I don't know.
Yeah, and I'll say this as well. Shout out to High Value Wives. She's in the chat. That's another magnificent woman, Faith, a magnificent wife. And she's also a light in this circle as well. I definitely want to give her flowers as well. So thank you again, High Value Wives, for being here. Also, a shout out to your husband as well. I appreciate you guys. Now, you know, a lot of women say, we have an Ace Butterfly says, Hink, these things are just accessories, all in moderation. Hink, go ahead and address that, and then we'll go to family values.
Well, they may be accessory for those women, but that's not what I want in my life. I'm not going to date a woman who looks like Tammy Faye Baker. And I'm not with that shit, man. That shit nothing about that is sex to me. So to me, you putting on a fraud, you putting on your clown face, and you trying to present that to me and want me to take you as real, honest, upfront, true, 100%? No, because everything you putting on is fake. So I'm gonna treat you as such. I'm gonna look at you as such. Because you're coming fake to me. You're not coming real. You're not giving me your all. Not when you put all of that on. And then when y'all do it every day, all day, you go into the grocery stores and y'all get dolled up like y'all going after, you know what, the club. I'm like, hot damn. When's the downtime? When does your face get to breathe? When does your hair get to breathe? I'm trying to understand. I mean, are y'all writing this shit off on your taxes? What are we doing here, man?
It is expensive, yeah.
It's not cheap. Now, some of these heifers, they probably selling an EBT card, the government credit card, and try to get a little money to pay for some of the little weeds, I'm sure. Because knowing they can't really afford it, not the good shit. But man, I don't want that. You can have that. And if that's what you're gonna come to me with that, don't come to me. Now, one of these other clowns, they may be down with it. They can accept that. They good with these Pookies and Ray Rays. They love it. Matter of fact, they'll pay for you. They'll take you to the shop, drive you there, wait for you in the car to get your nails and all that done. They'll probably do that. I'm not doing that shit. So you better go find your sugar daddy because it ain't gonna be me.
You can go ahead and hop in there, family values, and then everybody else can hop in as well.
Well, I hear you, Hink, and that's what it really comes down to. What are you trying to attract, and what kind of man do you want? Because, you know, it's a cultural thing. Women are doing it to impress each other and to look a certain type of way. And then they see Instagram girls getting certain attention. They're looking for the wrong attention by doing these things. I know when I met my husband, I used to straighten my hair, and he was like, well, I like your hair curly. And so because I damaged my hair so much, I cut it all off and started from scratch so I can go natural for him. I think that is where the issue lies. When you see that there are men that you want possibly saying that they don't like this, I think you should probably change, especially if you want a man, you want to be married and you want him to be attracted to you. A lot of women say, oh, you're just lying. You're just saying that now, but your eyes will look at this woman because, but a lot of times it's just a sexual attraction that they're getting, that they're seeing in these other women. And they don't realize that's no value. So they see men give these other women attention. So they feel like this is what I need to do to get that same attention. But they don't realize they won't be getting the valuable men. They won't be getting the men that wants to, wife you up and spend the rest of their life with you. They're going to find the woman who's more natural, who doesn't need all of that. But at the end of the day, it is important to take care of yourself. Don't let yourself go. especially after marriage, look nice. I think it's very important for women to look nice and look good, but to what extent, I think, is based on the type of man that you're with. Some men don't mind it, some men do.
The majority of men don't like that stuff. It's ugly. When you're talking about somebody that's like, I guess when they look like an avatar of themselves, right? Most of these guys are just scared to say it, but I'm not. It's ugly. It's very ugly. You got these eyelashes, and this is no joke, inch long from your eyelids. You have eyebrows, but you choose to take your real eyebrows off and then
draw on
some eyebrows.
Why'd you shave your eyebrows off? You're gonna just draw some on. I mean,
yes. Then you don't like your lips, so you go and get Botox in your lips. I remember when they used to draw on lips.
Yeah, they draw the outline. Draw the outline on it. Yeah,
that wasn't good enough anymore. So now they're putting Botox in their lips. Then they're with the hair itself. It's like, it's very understandable when you are bald. It's very understandable when you're trying to grow hair, when you can't grow hair, and then you put a wig on.
Right. And I want quick, JT, I want to say this. A quick disclaimer from the host. We're not talking about the women that have cancer, are dealing with a disease that causes those things. We're talking about natural women that have no disease, that walk around looking like Hugh Hefner in October. Yes. Continue, JT.
So when you hear, because the first thing we see it in the chat a little bit when people start coming in and talk about some alopecia.
Yeah.
Well, there's two types of alopecia. Well, there's a number of types of alopecia, but one of the biggest alopecias that's out here right now is tract shot alopecia. And it's not because of anything other than you're covering your hair and putting glue and all kind of other things on your scalp and your skin. And not only is it pulling your hair out, but it's also damaging your skin. So now you look like, I don't know what you look like. Yep. Or the predator.
Hey, JT. Look at the comment Snuggles just left.
This one?
Yeah, that one.
If you put natural juices and berries that come from a human male on a woman's face, do you think that would help with the acne that can be created because of the clogged pores from makeup? You know, I'm not even going into it.
Probably
okay.
So. Probably so.
I'm not even going into it. That was unexpected.
Oh. But yeah, man, it's very ugly. And then, have you guys seen these nails, the coffin nails?
Yeah.
It looked like somebody cut their straws in half the long way and then just put it on their fingertips.
I love
so
talons.
They all walking around here. Not the talons, is it? That the coffin nails.
Yeah.
They're rectangle and they're long and they got half
in
straws
stiletto.
on their fingers. Yeah. So I mean,
what are the ones that's called that's like they look like demon claws or something?
Stiletto.
That's the talons, ain't it?
That's the stiletto.
Yeah.
That's the stiletto.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They look like talons though, that's for sure.
Right.
That's another thing.
So
when my husband met me, I used to get my nails done every 2 weeks. Never too long or anything crazy like that, but he even said, I don't like the crazy colors. If you're gonna do it, let's do a French tip, to do a little ombre, something simple. And I also, that is something that I changed for him. And instead of spending so much money, I learned how to do it myself.
Same, girl.
Yeah.
Same.
Wow. So hold on.
They're charging outrageous prices now.
So both of y'all do your own nails?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, whoa! Let's get a close up. Wait a minute. Hold up, Mr. Demir. Wait a minute. Come on, Coach K, come through.
No,
that's not how you do it, Coach K. Coach K.
I don't want to do many close there because now I'm a perfectionist.
Coach K. That's not how you do it.
You got to do spirit fingers or something.
Excuse me. Family values. You have to show. You have to teach
Oh
Coach K
gosh. Oh
how
gosh.
do you show the ring?
Your
How do you
nails.
show the
The
fake?
ring.
You got.
Oh, the ring. Oh, yeah,
You
that's
got.
what
You
we're
got.
talking
You got to. There's a way to do that. Some women go like
Oh,
this, like bam,
that's
like
what you
that. But
were.
you
about.
got.
Like
You
you
got
said,
to. You
bam.
got to. You got to learn how to flash
Hold on,
that
hold on.
thing.
Let me get a close up. Hold on, let me get that close up.
There you go.
Hey.
You're gonna have to practice that every day on how to show that.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a
Again,
skill.
congratulations, Coach K. Coach K, congratulations.
And more so, the reason is because he worked hard for that ring. We still on the man side. I'm just saying.
Yeah. He worked hard.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, he did. I'm so
Hink,
I'm
am
grateful
I
for
right,
it.
bro? I'm just saying. Hey, brother, we worked hard for that ring. So yeah,
I'm grateful for
you got to
it.
scratch your. You got to be doing all this. Be like, yeah, you know.
I already know.
Now, Mr.
I
Bennett,
already know.
and Mr. Bennett, how do you feel about the hair hats
Well,
and the nails and the makeup?
well, to me, it's a couple different issues. One, it's not new. Again, the clip you keep showing is from the movie "I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker." That came out in 1989.
Right.
So we were talking about the fake hair and the lashes, and before now, I don't see it as much now, but we used to talk about the fake contact lenses. So you had black women with green eyes and blue eyes and whatnot. So that was also a thing back in the day. And I always attributed to it. We used to have conversations in college. Like we would have like kind of forums similar to this, but we didn't have any online, but in forums similar to this, where you would have men and women talking about this very thing. And a lot of it we used to attribute to it. Again, I'm only speaking for, I can't speak to other ethnicities and what's their motivation for. But for black women, we always thought that it was out of a need to adopt Eurocentric beauty standards. So the straightening of the hair, the lightening of the skin, the skin lightening creams, it was all part of the same thing. And so, and there was always got pushback because of that, but we always attributed to that. But now this glam era seems to be relatively new. You always had one or two ladies who would always go to the glam look, but now it seems to be more common than not. That I can't explain per se why it's gotten to that degree, but the idea of trying to live up to another group's beauty standards, I think, has always been a conversation. And I remember Chris Rock, he came out with a movie a few years ago called Good Hair that went into the whole history of the thing, going back to the straightening combs and to the lye creams. And I think he did a demonstration of what the lye actually does to the scalp and whatnot. Like he really went in. And again, he got a lot of pushback from black women in particular over the kind of bearing their secrets, so to speak. And so that's one conversation as far as this sense of identity or trying to adopt a beauty standard that isn't necessarily your own. So that's one thing. The second thing for me is, again, we've been talking a lot in these spaces about this mindset that's developed in a lot of our women that says, I don't need a man. So my thing is, if black men, even again, back in the 80s and 90s, we were talking about, brothers like the natural look. But if you're going to compound that with, I don't need a man. So again, I'm not necessarily looking to appeal to your standard. It seems like I see more and more women today looking to impress other women more so than men. So that compounds the issue as well. So I think it's a combination of the overall the Eurocentric standard, couple that with the I don't need a man mindset that's in a lot of women. So you're not looking to necessarily please a man. And then a lot of it, again, at the heart of it, I think it's just a self-esteem thing. We all familiar with that drama mask. If anyone ever seen that, you got the two faces, the happy face and the crying face or whatever. So and it's like a lot of it, that's what it looks like. It's like you adorn yourself in all of these all of this outward appearance to hide inner self-esteem issues, that you're just not comfortable in your own skin as to who you are. So you mask it with the makeup and everything. I mean, the only time I was comfortable with someone wearing heavy makeup, I dated a woman one time, she had vitiligo. So she would put on the heavy foundations and whatnot to cover up. But Now, as you know, you see a lot of women, they just put that on for no reason. They have perfectly good skin.
Yeah, it's a
but then-
purposeless gesture that they're making. It's
Right.
purposeless.
So
And
again,
Miss-
and shout out to again women again. I mean, if you have a skin condition or discoloration that that you want to wear a makeup or foundation to even out, again, no hate or no judgment on that either. But those seem to be the big points for me.
Right.
At the end of the day, it's like you're not comfortable with who you are, and the fact that you're not necessarily looking to please a man, it's almost like a competition against women who can outglam the other ones. I think that's what's driving a lot of this.
But you know what, Mr. Bennett, this is a segue into the commercial that's about to take place, because you just said something. You said that I don't need a man, and then when you get in your 50s and the bed gets a little cold, when you're 48 and the bed gets a little cold, then you want one, and then now at 50. Your stomach look like a messed up bed, and your hair's gone, and you just you really can't do what you used to do in your 20s. I mean, let's just let the commercial explain it here, ladies and gentlemen. This is a commercial, guys. I had to put this together because I got tired of hearing all the excuses. I hope you guys enjoy. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, this next video is for you. This next video is for you. Let me give you the qualifications of what this video is about. If you're over 35 years old and you don't have a man, and the wall seems to get closer and closer to you every day, this video is for you. If you're 40 and 45, 49 and 50 wearing halter tops, and your stomach is hanging out like kangaroos in Afghanistan, this video it's for you. If you 48, 49, 50, 55, 60, 37, and 39, and every time you go out, you got on tights and you got on these things that make your breasts sit up in the air because you're trying to compete with the younger generation, this video is for you. See, this video is for you because simply you could have done what you could have done in your 20s. You could have been married. And so many of you talk about these men should vet and find good women. Well, women, you should have vetted and found good men. Now you're stuck with 3, 4, 5 children. You find yourself alone. You find yourself 48, 49, 50, 37 years old with halter tops on and kept trying to keep up with the girls that's 25. Listen, the men that wanted you, I want to say this. The men that wanted to marry you, listen to the words, the specific words I'm telling you. The men that wanted to marry you in your 20s no longer want you. Those men want those 23-year-old girls that you're competing with. This infomercial is for you. I stopped by Home Depot and the Spirit spoke to me. And the Spirit told me in the book of Wall, chapter 19, verse 3. All these women say, I can get plenty of penis, plenty of dick. Good. You can get plenty of dick, but who will commit? Matter of fact, Home Depot sell those orange buckets. Everybody, they know those Home Depot buckets. They're famous at Home Depot. You go by there and you can go buy you 10 buckets of them and you can fill them up with dick, but who will commit? Who's going to marry you? Who's going to be by your bedside when you're on your last breath? Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy this video. And if you are the person that's on this video and this video pertains to you, I advise that you get yourself together. And in the words of the late, great Kevin Samuels, it may be time for you to buy that dog and die alone. Ladies and gentlemen, I told y'all these women come to get these buckets. I told y'all they come to get these buckets. I'm at Home Depot. I'm here with one of the guys here that work here, and he just got a shipment in. Here he is, right there. So tell him about the buckets.
We got a bunch of them in. We got females lined up around the store trying to get some. We got a whole bunch.
We got the what around the store, sir?
I got females lined up around the store, double around the block, double blocks, just trying to get to these buckets.
You get plenty. Hey, you can get buckets of dick, but who will commit? Home Depot, it's got the buckets for you, ladies. They have the buckets for you right now. Pay attention. Oh my God. They got them everywhere. Travel. They got them everywhere. They got a new shipment in, ladies. They got a new shipment in. Whoa, they got a new shipment in, ladies. Come get your bucket before you shuck it.
First of all, I'd just like to say there are no kangaroos in Afghanistan, black man.
That was a joke. You're so literal. I need you to get out of your Trump phase and come over to the dark. Come over to the happy side. And second of all,
shut up, 5100.
Hey, you ain't said nothing yet.
Yes, bro. That ain't how you treat a guest, man.
Man, listen. Hey, welcome 5100 to the show, man. Listen. I felt the need to stop by Home Depot, and I had a willing worker to show me those buckets that were on back order because they've been selling them out. And so I just want to make sure that everybody know, the women know, that who are playing games that don't want to be like Family Values or Coach K. You can go over and get you about 6 or 7 of those buckets and fill them up. And
now I'm switching. I'm going to Lowe's.
Damn.
How many of you guys got next time you're going to go into a Home Depot and this reference is not going to come to your head now? So I'm done. I'm going to Lowe's.
Honestly,
they got a black CEO anyway, so that's why I need to go in and support the brother anyway. So I'm going to Lowe's.
You know, Lowe's is more expensive and all, but you know.
Don't matter.
It's all right. I gotta go to Lowe's too, man.
Now, guys, you know who I got to bring up next. You know. But Noah, what are your thoughts?
The taste out of his mouth
on this matter, sir.
Well, doing pictures for 20 years and weddings and photo shoots.
I know you got some stories.
I usually suggest to the women, first of all, because I don't want to do a lot of stuff in Photoshop. And I'll be honest, I'm dead serious. First of all, with makeup, as a photographer, I have to usually tell some women to tone it down, because if your shoulders are showing, you can see the differential in the face and your shoulders to open skin. So that already shows that you're not natural. So some of my best pictures that I've ever taken. No, I'm just saying that's what we look for.
No, you see Jenny's below.
Look at Jenny.
Oh yeah, that's funny. Buckets. So
hold on just a second. Thank Luke Hazley 20 for her $5 super sticker. I appreciate you, honey.
Hold on, Luke Hazley.
Go ahead, Bernard.
So and some women are they're good at doing it. And so when it comes to the hair, to me, I'd be seeing different classes of women do certain things. Let's start there. So some women, like the women we have up here, they are pleasing who I think, and I'm using the word pleasing instead of submit, if that's okay with you ladies. They're pleasing the person they sleep with every night. Let's just take it there. So with the hair, it's just so crazy because everybody has a reason why they do everything. So I think it still goes back to Hink. Just know that you're not going to get certain men because of what you do. That's how I'm gonna sum that up. And when I say that, one of my favorite songs is India.Arie, I Am Not My Hair. It's one of my, I love that song, because she says it doesn't defy her, but it defies her. But then when you look at Lauryn Hill, she just never cared. She just had the regular face. She got shortcut. She beautiful. You got the natural, beautiful. Just beautiful. You know what I'm saying? And it can be a touchy subject for some women, because for some women they feel like, some of us guys got to also remember, just like some of the guys that used to get picked on in school, you're talking about a group of women who never probably even went to the prom. I'm just saying, right. You have to look at it, and I try to bring balance to the conversation. Right. I'm not taking up for either side. I understand both sides, but at the same time, one side can't be complaining about this guy wants me to do this. And if you want a Hink, you want a man like me, because my wife's the same thing. She can just put on lipstick, lip gloss, and it's all natural hair, and we gone, because that's what I wanted. I'm like, Hink, that's what I wanted. I wake up in the morning, it's the same person. It's not somebody I don't know.
Facts.
Just saying, I'm being honest.
Right.
I mean, that's what I want. So I was just like Hink. I was like, you can't be natural. I'm gone. 2 up, 2 down, VA, you know? So,
now,
I mean,
now my question to you, Bernard, and anybody else can chime in as well, and then we'll get to 5100 with the same question. My question to you guys on the panel is this. What about the women that says, but men, why men just won't let women have their husbands won't let their wives have freedom with their hair and their appearance? Because don't no woman want to be plain Jane with this natural stuff. I sometimes want to have my hair down my back.
Well, it ain't your hair. How about that?
At the end of the day, who are you attracting? He's telling you what he wants and what would be attractive to him. So are you trying to attract him or are you trying to attract other men? That's what it comes down to.
Well, yeah, I think a lot of the women, I don't think it's not about attracting men anymore. Like Bernard talked about the proms, and one thing that I did change, because I just went through 3 different seasons of proms. And when I was in school, like if you didn't have a date, you didn't go to prom. Like no one went to a prom solo, male or female. But now it's like girls will get together and they said we go into the prom whether we got a date or not, and they will get glammed up to the glam with the fake everything or what have you. And it's like a peacock show, but again, it's almost as much to show their girlfriends. And they're very comfortable taking the shots of all the girls together in their glam gear and whatnot with the feathers and all of that. So to me, that seems to be a difference. It's not about attracting a man anymore. It's more so about a sense of expression. Again, trying to stick out or stand out from the rest, as if that will somehow bolster your self-image. And I don't know if it necessarily does. But it seems to be that. But that seems to be the motivation. You're doing it for the photo shoot. You're doing it for the pictures. You're doing it for the gram. You're doing it for all other reasons. So attracting a man isn't necessarily first. Like, oh, I don't need a date for the prom. The 5 of us girls, we can rent that limo and we can all come out and they're dancing together by themselves. They're doing everything without necessarily relying or needing a guy to take them to the prom. Or if they do go to prom with a guy, the guy might be gay. For all it's not. Yeah. So it's not about attracting a guy anymore. It's about you just being my glamorous self and all the attention on me. And it's about just peacocking.
Now I want to take you guys back real quick, family values, before you go. Hold that thought, please. I want to take you guys back to the 90s, and I remember. I think you, Mr. Bennett, you guys, Hink, all y'all may, JT, everybody may know Bernard. Alexander O'Neal came out with a song called Fake. Anybody familiar with that song?
You're a fake,
yeah,
baby.
Yeah, Alexander O'Neal said,
yeah, dust that one off.
He broke it down in the 90s. He said, your name was Patty, but now it's K. Girl, you seem to change it every day. Your hair was long, but now it's short. You say I cut it off, but I don't see no hair on the floor. Whenever I go out with you, I find out something new. You're fake,
baby.
He said those, and then we gotta walk over to his second verse. He said, "You had brown eyes, but now they're blue. Those false eyelashes that you're wearing too. In bed this morning, you call me Clyde, but Alex is the name that I go by. You are fake." That was the prophet, baby. Alexander O'Neal, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give it up.
And give it up for Fife Dog. Give it up for Fife Dog when he did that rhyme about it. He said, yeah. Take the contact to eye because you're far from looking fly. You're getting E for effort, T for nice try.
Oh, family values. Go ahead and cook. I'm sorry, baby. Go ahead.
Oof. Yeah, I just wanted to bring up something that we can't ignore, though. It's a psychological issue as well, because these women's mothers did this. They started straightening their hair at 8 years old. I remember my first child, I left her with her grandma, and I come back and her hair straightened. I rose hell. I was so upset. I'm like, why would you damage her hair like this? She wasn't even 6 yet. She was really young. And I'm like, why would you do this? There's nothing wrong with her curls. And And then the same thing happened with my mother. She was over at my mother's house, and she's putting this thick gel in her hair, and I'm like, she doesn't need all that. Just oil her hair. Her hair is beautiful like that. Well, you got all these nappy curls, and I'm like, no, it's okay. It's beautiful. And then I've had talks with her where she didn't feel pretty because of the things that her grandmothers were telling her. She said she want to be light because she's darker than me. She want to be light just like me. And I'm like, no, you're beautiful. You're I wish I had your melanin. You don't want this life. I get burnt in the sun. I have to talk to her and let her know, like, you are beautiful just the way you are. Now she understands her beauty, and because her hair is drier and more of a coarse grade, I've dreaded her hair, and it's beautiful and long. And a lot of our parents are teaching their daughters that they're not pretty because their hair is a certain way, or their skin is too dark, or you've been out in the sun too much, you getting too dark. Like, I've heard that. I had to check my mother for saying stupid crap like that. So I think it's a psychological thing as well, that they don't feel pretty because their own mothers were doing this to them.
Man,
getting perms at 8 years old. You ruin and damage that baby's hair from the jump.
And to tag on to that, if you walk around enough stores, you'll see little girls now that's 6, 5, 6, 4 years old with weave down their back. Damn baby's hair so heavy they can't even get on the sliding board. Just
in the makeup,
ruining their edges.
Mama,
on their hair.
Well, like I said, this goes back generations. I mean, I remember my sisters being in front of the stove with the hot comb heating up on the stove, getting their scalps burnt.
Yeah,
trying to, like, really. I mean, crying, saying, trying to get that, So again, this has been, like I said, I can only speak for Black culture, but this has been a part of our culture for generations.
And you can smell their hair in the house. You can smell it.
Very, very distinct. So again, it's just been a part of. But again, to Family Guy's point, it's like, what is it about us that we don't feel beautiful with our kinky hair, with our darker skin, and who's been in favor of the imaging? But even in the publications that was supposed to elevate Black culture, they were still promoting the same products. I mean, go into Ebony magazine, Jet magazine.
Yeah,
somebody in there had a relaxer in their Conair or Convet, whoever yes, all the Jericho. So all of these products were marketed even in our own publications.
Not to mention,
our own publications were telling us that we weren't good enough, that we weren't beautiful enough within ourselves.
Mandrell?
Not to mention that Madam C.J. Walker made a killing. Made a killing off of it. But we look at Madam C.J. Walker as a woman, and she was an entrepreneur, and she did what she did to make it an economic upstand. Did it do anything for us?
She's got her own section in the African American Museum in Washington, D.C. She's got a whole area in there dedicated to Madam C.J. Walker.
Yes. And that basically she made a killing off of the insecurities of Black women.
And so again, I'm gonna throw it. Go ahead. Who else didn't cook? Oh yeah, Tez. Go ahead, brother.
So I mean, you on the regular question or the sub question? Which one?
Both. You can give me both of them.
Well, first I say, like, we had a conversation on the podcast talking to two women about this, and they told us that it was the men's fault. It's our fault why they got the nails, the hair, and the makeup, the lashes, and all that stuff, because they said in the 80s and the 90s, rappers rapped about this. And I'm like, okay, so you mean to tell me all the Black women, or most of the Black women in our culture, took them rap lyrics seriously and just decided to transform into what y'all are now? So what was the regular everyday dudes telling you? And
they didn't matter. They weren't rich.
Right. But see, that's what I'm saying, Mandrell. It's like you let a segment of rich rappers tell you what average everyday men wanted. and it's still trickling down like that to this day. And it's like, wait a minute. But now you got spaces where you got guys that's, whether you red pill or manospherean or not, you got a lot of spaces that's telling you that men ain't with this. Like Bernard gave the example of his wife. My wife the same way. Lipstick might be the most that she do. And I'm fine with that. I don't wake up in the morning like, damn, you done transformed into a whole nother. I ain't never woke up shocked waking up next to my wife. Now, my past, I done woke up to some and I didn't know who you was. But that's why it's the past, you know. You learn, you learn. But I just hate how, like you said, or like I was saying, we still paying for what rappers said in the 80s and the 90s and the 2000s. And not only have they took off with it, they then went to a whole nother level with it. These lashes, I ain't never seen, like they walk around with bat wings on their face now. Yep. Like I'm scared if you blink too hard, you just gonna take off in the air. But that's where we at now. And it's sad. It's sad. Black man, it's so crazy.
Well, 5100. What rappers are you talking about?
Because in the 80s, there wasn't no rappers talk. They were talking against it.
But I think, I don't recall so much what they were saying, but certainly one thing for sure, what they were showing.
The imagery.
Had that trend
it was
in the 80s
imagery.
and 90s,
yes,
where everybody was showing these.
It was the imagery, bro.
These
because Biggie Smalls is what, color. And Faith Evans is what? Stop playing.
It was
they were showing all these exotic looking women. They weren't black. They weren't, they might have been Latino or some mix or whatever. But that was the thing. And so they might not have been saying it, but every rap video had some particularly ambiguous woman in it. It was like.
But this is the thing, y'all.
No, hold on.
Rappers I follow, they wasn't talking. They was talking against
but
it.
If you're talking about De La Soul and Tribe and that,
none of that matters. None of that matters. You're taking the bait.
I'm listening to Willie D. They talking about.
I'm listening to the Ghetto Boys and whatnot.
That's what I said.
One day she had her down to her butt.
Listen,
first of all, what he said.
First of all,
if you go down to Miami and start going to Luke, though, that's a whole other ball.
No, stop it, y'all. Taking the bait.
Yes.
Y'all let these women just take the onus off of them. No response. They're not taking no responsibility. Not for none of it. It's because it happens in the 80s. Now hold on. If anybody who sits down and thinks about that answer for 2 seconds knows how stupid it is. How stupid it made them who said it look. You telling me that since the 80s, none of you dumbasses thought of a better idea? And you say that women are smart creatures in the same breath? Hey. Think about your answer. Think about what you're saying now. Now notice the women here on the panel have said nothing. They know how stupid that answer is. They're probably laughing inside just like I am.
But Mandrell,
come on, that answer was dumb. The answer they gave you was dumb.
It was, and we called it out on the episode. But that's how they think. They really believe that it's our fault. Oh, yes, they do.
They don't want to take accountability for their bad behavior. They want to do whatever they think. Here's the thing: even women who are married, a lot of them, what they want is unlimited freedom with zero accountability.
Well, look,
and that's the thinking of a child. They want to be married, but they want to be married on their own terms.
Mm.
They don't want to listen to a man. They don't want to take in consideration what the guy wants. They're just worried about what he can do for them.
Mandrell, let me say this though. I'm gonna put some blame on us. I'm gonna blame for those dudes who sitting there accepting these women, who are dealing with these women, who are going out and dating, marrying some of these women. So is that our fault? Yeah.
But it ain't Grandmaster Flash's fault either.
Or Dougie Fresh.
Grandmaster Flash is saying about white lines, which is clearly what these women who gave you the answer was on that night.
and you know what else? I think that, yeah, and Mandrell, everybody owned
something. That white lady.
Yeah, everybody owns something. Everybody owned something. But what about? You said the rappers, and we talked about the all this other stuff. Well, what about the women that say this? I hear this a lot. Why don't you wear your beautiful hair? Man, your hair is beautiful. I'm just using you family values as an example. Babe, why don't you wear your hair? Your hair is so beautiful. Man, ain't nobody got time to get up in the morning doing this hair here. I'm doing a protective style so I ain't got to worry about combing my hair. I'm gonna leave them braids in for 2 or 3 months, and I ain't got to worry about combing my hair every day. What I want the ladies to start with this one.
Don't all start at once.
They like I can't relate to
They
them.
ain't got no words.
I don't get the. Could you repeat that? I don't get the question.
So the question is, do you think that would you consider that to be lazy, or do you consider that to be just normal? Like, okay, I'm just gonna put something in my head to keep me from combing my hair, washing my hair for 3 months.
It could be a form of laziness, but due to dealing with Black girls with very thick hair, with the mixture between my hair and my husband's hair, it is a lot. So I keep it braided down to help with me not having to comb it out every single day. It's a lot of work to do that. So I do understand that women do things like crochet braids and stuff like that with a certain texture of hair. But as far as wigs and things like that, I think it's definitely a form of laziness. I can just throw on a hat on or throw on a wig today. And
now Ace Butterfly said, you are asking, I'm gonna get to you, Coach K. You are asking the wrong women, BMU. The women on the panel have easy hair. Watch this. But okay, so what's the excuse for the women?
Ace Butterfly, how about you cam up?
Hold on, man.
Ace Butterfly, how about you cam up and tell us what it's like?
What is the excuse?
I was gonna say the same.
What is the excuse for the women in the 50s and the 60s that got up every day and did their hair? That had coarse hair. They got up every day. There was no laziness. They got up every day. If you go back and look at some of the pictures in the 50s, though, when those women stepped out the house, come on now.
Know. I'm just gonna talk to
they
you.
had a whole day mapped out.
What we know, we seen the grandma and mamas with the pink rollers. Come on,
yeah.
We can take it back to 1985 if you want to start that.
Come on, brother.
They have entirely too much hair care for Black women nowadays in order for them to. They can't make any more more excuses anymore, man. There's no more excuses on taking care of your hair. My woman, she knows she has very thick hair, very long hair. Guess what she do? She prepares to take care of her hair. She would tell me the struggle, but it's not a struggle when she practices on hair care. She understands that I got to do it a lot. So if we going on a trip, if we going anywhere, she got to deal with water or humidity and stuff like that. Guess what she'll do? She'll put it in braids. But she don't even keep it in braids because she like, I can't keep this in braids that long. She tries as long as she can. Then she say, that's it. She takes it back out. Then she starts to do her hair all over again. She had the same struggle as any other one of these women had, where they wore the extensions and the weave and all these different things. But she understood that it can hurt and damage her hair also. So she takes way more care in it by looking for other alternatives. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just throwing on a damn hair hat and then thinking with a lace front on it with some baby hair that don't look like baby hair anymore. It's crazy. She understands that, man. And then when she listens to what I say, first and foremost, I love to smell the follicles of my baby. Hair, skin, all of that. That tells me how clean she is. I love to smell her hair. I love that. How I'm gonna smell some goddamn what you call that shit? Yaki.
Lace.
Or how I'm gonna smell some glue. I don't want to smell that shit. I want to be able to care, just like I have to take care of myself. How I have to take it. That's just how she does it too. She don't complain about it. She just do it. That's just what it is. Right. We just got a bunch of hard-headed women nowadays. When I see somebody with fake hair, eyelashes, doggone, and it's not like they're fooling anybody. If they're looking like a transformer, I'll just say it. It's ugly. I'm not gonna pussyfoot around it no more. That shit is ugly. And more men needs to start being honest and speaking for real about this shit.
No
It's ugly.
captivities in the building tonight, guys.
Freezy,
what's going on, man? Freezy, what is your comments on the hair hats and the long nails? You know, I've always wondered, how do the women clean their ass when their nails are this long off their hand? They're 3 inches off there, 4 or 5.
They got a bidet 3000.
You know, I don't know how do you clean the ass with 8 or 10-inch long nails? But we'll go ahead. Freezy, go ahead. That's a question for the chat. Y'all go ahead and answer that for me. Go ahead. Go ahead,
you want me to answer that, Black Man?
No. You ain't got no experience in that, do you? Okay.
No.
Go ahead, Freezy.
No.
All right, go ahead,
Oh
Freezy.
my God. Okay. But we all, you know, we always in these spaces, we always talking about your sexual marketplace value. You know, how can you really know? You know, how can you really know a woman's sexual marketplace value when she has, you know, some artificial items, you know, attached to her body? You know, how do you really know if she might say she's a 8, but how do you really know what she really is until she takes everything off? This is the problem that we're dealing with, right? So yeah, I don't even talk sexual marketplace value anymore because to me, it's like it's all a farce, you know. But yeah, man.
So would you consider her an imposter?
Oh yeah, because you're not what your presentation is not who you really are most of the time, you know. Now, I will say this. There's nothing wrong with something light, like light makeup, you know, your hair is combed and all that kind of stuff, whatever. But these bodacious wigs, and then when you can actually smell the makeup because it's so thick, you know, it's a damn problem, you know.
Yeah, your face smell like a box of crayons.
Yeah.
And you know what else? A lot of women, family value is beautiful. Coach K, you look beautiful tonight. You guys, this has nothing to do with you. But what I'm saying, most women will be on. Most women will be on panels like this. Yes, these men, girl, they be talking. Oh my God, and they have on 13 floors of makeup. And anytime you can take off your makeup and create a tennis ball with it, it's a problem. And I'm not just saying that to be funny. I'm saying it to be honest. Sometimes they'll be out in the sun and their damn face look like something aliens coming from under it. Like it's patchy, it's running down their face. I just don't understand. I remember my grandmother used to say, baby, them girls that wear all that makeup, baby, look like they going to war. If they going to Afghanistan or Iraq or something. You know, and I said, no, Grandma, they just every day they get up with it. That's what they do. Lord,
you put all that effort into drawing and making, you know, an illustration of your face, but jack shit for your hair, huh, ladies? Really?
Then they body, they shoulders look totally different than they damn neck. Their neck look totally different than their face.
Yeah. Now it's 8 men on here, and I want y'all guys to be honest. Out of these 8 men, because a lot of women say, "Oh, y'all be tripping." It's a lot of men out here that love women that wear wigs and long lashes and long nails.
Absolutely.
They'll have sex with you, but they won't take you seriously.
Right. They're gonna bust you down and go downtown and get somebody that don't have it. But
I can't believe he cheated on me.
So Mandrell,
what gonna leave you with a wet ass and no wig, with your hair hat laying next to you on the bed. That's
exactly. And that's what I'm saying.
No, you're gonna be left with that mark like from Coming to America when they got up from the seat.
Right, and that's the thing. and some women faces look like Eddie Bauer seats. They're tan, brown. But I'm gonna get Mandrell. What is your preference? Because I want to ask the men first. What is your is it okay for her to just get up and want to say, "Oh, Mandrell, we going out"?
Look at Mandrell's face. Look at it.
You did that like a pro, Black Man.
We going out, Mandrell.
Put the heart up. Put the heart up, Mandrell.
Listen, I'm gonna thank you to put some effort into this. If I'm gonna take you out, I put effort into planning this whole thing out. I'm putting resources into this because I'm paying for it. You're not. The least you could do is get in the bathroom and whip that hair. Come on. I'm not asking for much. You know what I'm saying?
But Mandrell, I thought you said you love me.
I do. And if you love me, you get in the bathroom and whip that hair.
What if the hair is the same color as a woman's natural hair?
What do you mean?
Because there's some extreme examples, like if a woman wears a completely opposite color, like whether it's wig or weave, well, I guess, I mean, it just depends, but what look she's going for. But let's say she's brunette and then she wears a blonde wig, but let's say she wears a brunette wig. Is there any type of difference? You know what I mean?
Got you.
Like completely different looking person.
I think for the men, it's just knowing.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing for us, Coach K. Okay. We prefer your natural hair. Okay. That is the answer. Don't ask why. That's the answer. 1 + 1 = 2. That's the answer. We prefer your natural hair for our own ends. We like it. We like you, and we want to continue to like you. Okay? That's the wigs. If you got to get up and go to the store or something like that, I prefer that over wild throwing away hair any day. Then you throw in the hair hat. Just to go out there look and look like something. You know what I'm saying? But if you're going out with me, I thank you to go in the bathroom.
You can't be wearing no 2 hats. And that's what killed me. Women wear
they put on a wig and then put on a
they put a wig and then put a hat on it.
Yeah, they put on a ball cap too.
So
I mean, you've been in the store like family face, like we can't, like we don't see it.
So
like we don't recognize what's going on. It's crazy.
So no captivity.
Yes, sir.
You're about to take your wife out on an anniversary dinner, and she said, "You know what? I've been with him long enough. Tonight, I'm going to put on something that's going to blow his motherfucking mind." And she come out and she have an orange wig on and a pink dress, and y'all headed out to a 5-star restaurant to have a steak. What are you going to say to your lovely wife?
I think the look on my face going to tell it all. You know.
But show us. Hold on. Wait a minute. I need to
do it.
Show us what your face gonna
What's
be
that
like.
look? How that look?
That's another clip. I swear to God. That's another clip.
That's a look of shame and disappointment right there.
Yeah, but Coach K, we just prefer your natural hair because we can smell your pheromones coming through the pores of your scalp.
Yes.
Okay.
We like to smell you.
Now, Mandrell, hold on. Let me get Mr. Bennett. Mr. Bennett, you and your wife next year are headed to Greece. And when you guys get there, it's time to go to dinner, and your wife comes out of the room and she has on a Tina Turner style wig and it's purple and salt and pepper.
Lord.
And she says, "Baby, I'm ready for dinner. How do I look?" And she has on purple lipstick and orange eyeliner. What are we talking about?
I think that's an extreme, honestly.
Well,
I wouldn't be pleased with it. But look, when I met my wife, and I don't think she objects to me saying this. When I met my wife, she had extensions, right? But certainly over the years, she's been able to grow her hair to such an extent where it almost looks the way she did when I met her. So I don't mind, me personally, I don't necessarily mind extensions and those type of styles as long as it looks natural. But I mean, like I said, I think everyone takes it extreme. You got blue hair, you got green hair, you got purple hair, you got, I mean, like I said, it's gone to such a level where it's not about trying to attract anyone. It's about just some effort to express yourself in some way.
It's an experiment.
Yeah, it's just playing around. Now, again, my wife, when I met her, she had for a long time, she had naturally long nails. I mean, she would grow them out, but they would break easily. And it was like when she broke a nail, it was like, so sometimes she would get tips put on every once in a while. Again, nothing crazy, no fangs or no talons or anything like that, but just something to protect the nail as a comeback. Again, I agree to a certain extent of moderation. My only point where I just didn't like was, again, just a lot of makeup. Makeup, that was my thing. Yeah, or excessive piercings or something like that was my thing. If the makeup was caked on, I never except for, again, for the one woman I dated, like I said, she had vitiligo. So again, she would apply the heavy makeup to cover up those areas. And again,
what about the long nails?
Like I said, the long. What are we talking about here? I mean, out to here.
Come on, man. You know what we're talking about, Mr. Bennett. You see me
again, not
long, excessive nails.
It's if my wife, I would ask why, or if it gets to a point where they're not practical. Like I said, my wife, she did her best efforts to grow her own nails, and she would get those things to like a ½ inch longer or more.
Why?
But she just liked having long nails, but she would grow them naturally.
But those are hers.
But when one of them broke,
right,
it was like, oh, I broke it, and it was just painful to her. So after a while,
Mr. Bennett, now can you do a sound effect for me again?
Oh.
Not quite the same, but we get it.
I got you.
But now, after lessons learned, after some time, she stopped doing it. It's like, it's not worth it for me to grow these nails out and break them, and I got to deal with that and have my nails uneven. So she has a moderate length, a natural looking length, and she doesn't, but she was never one to have all these crazy colors on the nails or anything like that. Always kept it natural. She's never really worn makeup at all. She takes very good care of her skin, clean, tone, moisturize, that sort of thing, but no foundation. She doesn't wear, and rarely does she wear any lipstick or makeup, maybe a little lip gloss. That's about it. So she keeps it natural most of the time. But, so again, it's not a deal breaker for me, but again, with some of these modern styles that a lot of the women are going out with, just to be, like I said, it's like a peacock. You just out there just to attract attention to yourself. I just don't.
And that's a shame.
Wait, black man. Then they get mad when another guy comes up to them and grabs their ass. Okay, and then look at us. Like, what you gonna do? Like, bro, you the one walking around this big ass bulls on your back with a sign over your head saying, "Come grope me."
But you know what though? But the thing is though, you can't have family values. You can't have a face like, you can't have the makeup looking like family values face, but your neck look like mine.
Right.
That just doesn't match.
It don't work.
It looks like a peanut butter and jelly.
And then when they wear the revealing clothes,
peanut butter and jelly.
Can I ask a question?
It's like
yeah. Just to either to Family Values or to Coach K, because I know Family Values. I know you had mentioned that before you got married, you did a lot of things. You did the straightening of the hair, you had the nails and whatnot. Was that just a phase, or you just experimenting with that, or was there like a self-value in that? Like, what was your motivation then before you met your husband to want to do all those things like with Coach K? Like, because I do think some of this could be, at certain levels, it's just, again, girls just want to experiment and play the makeup and do all that. Was that something that you like just a phase that you were in, or was that something that really meant a lot to you? And if it doesn't matter to you now, I know Family Values, you say you're married now, so you acquiesce to the to please your husband. But I know for Coach K, I don't know, were you in a point where you did crazy things with your hair or your makeup or whatever, and what broke you out of that at some point?
Well, it was more so just doing what I seen. My mother went and got her nails done every 2 weeks, and I was with her, and I used to just beg her, please, I want to get my nails done too. I used to go to the store and get the little press-ons as a little girl. I wanted to be like her. She straightened her hair as well, so I thought I needed to straighten my hair. And so I just started doing that, and because I straightened my hair for so long, when I tried to wear it curly, the curls didn't look right anymore because I damaged my hair. So I wouldn't say it was a big deal. It just made me feel good about myself. Yes, I didn't wear makeup. I just wore eyeliner during that time. I just now started to learn how to do makeup, and that's because it just got popular out of nowhere, and I learned on YouTube, and I liked how I could make myself look, even better and bring out the beauty that I already had. So, but when my husband let me know that I don't mind the nails, but it's you don't need to do all the extra. I prefer the simple look. And that was okay with me because it wasn't a big deal to me. I didn't feel like I was losing something. But I love doing nails, so I learned how to do it, and I haven't done it in a while, but when I get the chance, I'll be doing it for other women, however they want it. If they wanted it all crazy, I think it's fun to do. But when it came to what my husband wanted, that is all that mattered to me. So he seen that I straightened my hair. He didn't like that it smelled burnt all the time. He was just like, you don't have to do that. And I ended up saying, okay, fine, let's fix this. He ended up paying to go get my hair cut, and it's been that way since then. So it was just more so I wanted to please him despite whatever it was that I wanted.
And now let me say this real quick, story time before we get to Coach K. I'm gonna share this real quick with you guys. There's this little girl named Sandy, and Sandy went to her mom and said, "Mom, why are you cutting both ends off the ham before you put it in the stove?" The mama said, "I don't know. I got that from my mama. Go ask your grandmother." She went to her grandmother and she said, Sandy said, "Grandma, why do you, my mama cutting both ends off the ham. She said she got that from you. Why do you do it?" She said, "I don't know. I got it from my mama. Go ask your great grandma." She went to great grandma and she said, "Great grandma, I asked grandma why they cut both ends off the ham before they put it in the stove. They said, come ask you because they got it from you." The great grandmother said, "I don't know why they doing it, but the reason I did it is because the pan was too small." Sometimes we do things and don't even know why the hell we doing them.
Yeah.
How many years was wasting all that meat? Come on, somebody.
Yeah.
How many years was wasted and you don't even know why you do what you do? We did it because mama and them did it. Right? And you had a great point, family values. We follow our parents and what they did back in the day. And I think we don't have in some cases, most people don't have an identity because we mimic our mother, our father, or whoever raised us, grandmother, grandfather. What must you say, Coach K?
Yeah, I think that's a great point. And I think before I met my fiance, I guess I'll say, so crazy. But I mean, I've always been an athlete. I've always not very high maintenance. So, and we met through Instagram from just both being in the gym. So he was used to me wearing gym clothes. And I would, get dressed up sometimes when I had to go to work or whatever. And he liked that. He liked seeing me wear makeup and things like that. But I still look like me. But I will say the times, so I've never really been different. But I will say the times, maybe in high school and after, where I would do a lot of the extreme changes, it was because I didn't know who I was. I was trying to figure it out on the external, and that's not how it works. And I will say, ever since I found coaching and became a coach myself, I just realize that all of that stuff isn't needed, and it's not going to provide you the confidence and the security that you're looking for. And Ace Butterfly in the chat has been hating a little bit, but at the same time, they did say something very accurate, though, when it comes to trying to, source your confidence in these external things. You're always going to need them. And that's something that I recognize, and it's a lot of upkeep. So I never really did that, but I will ask my guy, do you like this? I will take into consideration his preferences and the things that he likes. But right out the gate, we both liked our look, and the things, our style or whatever. And a lot of it has to go to, what our lifestyle is like and the things that we're into. But yeah, so.
Okay.
Hopefully that helps.
Absolutely.
So I got one for you, BMU, because I'm about to go down. So
now, before you go, Bernard, no captivity with Freezy. $10 super chat. Okay. It says, do women who wear a lot of makeup get embarrassed when they leave it on a man's shirt during a date?
Wow.
No.
Great.
No.
That would be extremely embarrassing. Like
For
for
some
me,
of them be
only
no.
A lot of them don't
speaking
even
for
know
me,
it.
I
some
would
of them
be.
are
I've had
marking their
it
territory.
done. I've had it done. You know, you do that hug before you leave or whatever, and then when I get home, I saw the foundation on my shirt. So,
On the
but
good
I don't
shirt,
think
too.
they're not even aware of it.
All right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna let Bernard. I'm gonna ask you this, and I'm gonna bring up our guest in the back. But I'm gonna ask you this, Bernard. You ready to take your wife on a dinner date? And this is for everybody that I didn't get to. And she wants to try something new, and she knows you love her with all your heart, mind, body, soul, and spirit. And she comes out the room with our thumbnail for tonight. She comes out like this.
Who the hell are you? And what did you do with my woman?
Facts.
What? Now a lot of people in the chat are going to say that's an extreme. However, if you go to Atlanta, if you go to the club, you go anywhere, women that do this, they have a sisterhood that say, "Girl, you slaying." Girl,
that's a handsome guy.
That's a handsome girl, ain't it? And so
That looks like that's like the female version of Chucky doll right there.
Wow.
If you're going to do a sister version of Chucky, that'd be it right there.
Yep, Predator, Chicago. So my thing is, I just think that a lot of women do that, and then they be like, "Hey, why men don't talk to me and holler at me?" Listen, I think men are visual creatures, and I think, Darryl Long says she just ugly. I think a lot of women don't understand that men are visual creatures. But I'm gonna ask this question and bring our guest up, and then I'll let Coach K take over as far as asking the rest of the questions or whatever until I come back. But I want to ask this question, then I want you guys to answer. When it comes to a woman's looks, and she's married or in a serious relationship that's headed that way, does a man have say-so over his wife's appearance? Does a man have say-so over how his wife looks, and should she adjust to what he desires? Anybody can jump in at any time. Coach K, you can take over. I'm gonna bring in our guest, and I'm gonna go out for a little bit.
Yes,
I mean, that's easy.
Yes,
it's easy. I mean, you don't sleep with nobody else on this panel except me.
Fact.
What we talking about?
Exactly.
I mean, seriously, what we talking about? So back to what I was about to say. So what I was about to say was, true story. I think she was married to him 17 years for the divorce. He never saw her without makeup. She would go to bed with makeup on. Let's go deeper. Hold up. I'm not putting them out there like that, Mandrell.
Oh, okay.
After that, she went permanent makeup. Why y'all laughing? Permanent. Spray paint, bro.
Wow.
I'm not making this up. Bro. I've been a photographer for 20-some plus years. She has permanent makeup on. And you can ask the ladies like your sister, I'm sure knows about it. You looking all confused. Ask your sister about it.
Do they have like tattoo where you can tattoo your eyebrows on? All kinds of
but
like
why
tattoo,
Okay, I have mine microbladed, but they are semi-permanent, and they go along the natural line of my eyebrows. Now, do they look different than how they were before? Slightly, but they're accentuating what I already look like. They're not changing me entirely.
They don't look like quotation marks.
Right.
No.
But yours is a situation, once again, like I said, there's women that I would get, there are certain makeup artists I would deal with certain women when I would do photo shoots because they can still make the person I was shooting look natural with the makeup. You can't tell. I specifically did that to prove that to the woman so she won't be, because going back to, and Shoo and interview women up here can correct me, but it still comes to after that makeup. Some women actually get depressed because they don't feel as purpose. They don't feel as pretty as, I'm just saying, without the makeup. And I'm just being honest about that because I've had a lot of talks with brides and stuff. And I'm like, are you all right? I don't really want to take it off. I want to go to sleep with it. I'm like, Yeah, you know, I'm just like, I'm just a photographer, right? So I've gotten a lot of conversations through the years about that, and a lot of you guys won't have access to those conversations because you're not there with them. So what I started doing was getting with natural makeup artists is what I call them. And but some people, you know, I mean, it's a deep thing, and it's to a certain extent. Once again, it's to each his own. But at the end of the day, whatever that man wants that you say you want to be with, and you think is worth being with, it's probably a good. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm suggestive. It's probably a good idea to do that because he's your only concern. And true story. I was going to a church, so me and my wife, so we go through the house, and the pastor's with us. So we at this couple's house. Walk in the guest room, pole right there in the middle of the room. She said, "Oh yeah, I'm the one that put it up." Pastor looked at me. She looked at my wife, and he looked at his wife. I'm like, and me and the pastor pointed at the dude. Yeah. Just like that. She said, "No, I put the pole up." What?
Well, all right.
What? Yeah, I'll leave everybody in here speechless. What? Okay. All right. What?
It says she keeping it spicy, honey. You can't be mad at that.
And she wears her hair
hard-headed.
And
She's
she wears her
hard-headed.
hair natural. He wears her hair natural.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right.
All right, Shoo, what you got?
Okay, on women with permanent makeup or just makeup altogether?
All of it, yeah, all of it.
I don't think makeup is a bad thing, especially if it's done tastefully, like it just accentuate like what's naturally there. But you know, I do think there are definitely women out here who take it overboard. You do have, but then you have some women who, like, you know, if they're makeup artists, like naturally their makeup is going to be a bit more
Right.
you know, out there because hey, it's their canvas, like it's advertising, hey, this is what I do, this is my work. But then you do have some women who, some of them trying to figure it out. Okay, you know, some of them are trying to figure it out. You know, the trend is like the big bold lashes now, and you know, you got some women who the lashes they not on straight, or like, you know, half on, half off, like, you know, they try to work it out. They try to work it out.
They look cross-eyed.
Listen, they try to work it out.
Like a damn Muppet.
I don't know, you know, different makeup trends, like, you know, trend at different times. Like, so, like right now you got the big lashes. And so you got a lot of women who have the big, bold, like bushy lashes and stuff like that. And some of it is over the top. You know what I mean? I don't think there's anything wrong with lashes. Hey, I'm wearing lashes now. You know what I mean? But I think it's just as long as it's tastefully done.
Right.
So.
What about the question at the bottom? Should a man have say so over his wife's appearance? What do you think about that?
I think you should definitely take into consideration, like, if it's a style or a look or something like that your man doesn't like. I don't see why you would want to like take on that style if you know he don't like it. You know, but yeah, I think you should definitely take. I think he should definitely, if he don't like a style or something like that, he don't want you to be natural. All right, don't do that. You know what I mean? He don't want you with the fro. Don't do that. You know, find something else. Because I mean, you want him to remain attracted to you. So yeah, that is important.
Pretty reasonable.
I think it goes both ways because I don't, you know, when we getting older, man, you seen some of these guys out here with them damn shorts on and they got the big long socks with the damn open toe sandals. They might
have on so Stacey Adams was short. Stop.
Right. And so she let him go out there looking like that. That's crazy. It's the same thing with the man. You know doggone well your wife look cross-eyed, man. Don't be having her going out there. You got to be extreme sometime when it comes down to that. We should be able to, because this is the thing. With my woman, I want her to be a better version of me when we go out, represent a better version of me. At the end of the day, you still got men that's going to be looking at you and basing your worth just by looks off of the type of woman you got. So if you got a woman walking out there and she got blonde hair, she's dark skinned with orange makeup, and people think it's extreme. It's not extreme in these days anymore. With orange lipstick, then she got a tattoo in the middle of her chest. In the middle of her chest, she got all this stuff on, and she in the South. She probably got some gold teeth, still got gold fronts.
Still got gold front.
Look at that.
No,
it's
a real thing.
No, wait. I can't
Mandrell like that. You turn the Mandrell on.
The Southern. Hey, I don't like that junk, Hink. Them tattoos on the chest. Automatic elimination.
Walking with one of them.
Automatic elimination. You got tattoos anywhere, hit the shoulders, across it. You're done. I'm not.
What if she got the paw claws? They used to think that was sexually
No.
So he, right?
But I
so
can't let you
man
talk about the
is
Southern
considered
sisters like that,
woman.
JT. Listen, you gotta get up the sister's neck. Southern sisters are good,
Hey, man,
wholesome
listen.
women
That,
down here.
that
okay?
was a Southern thing.
Right
like
now,
the gold
from what
hair
I
and
see
stuff.
right now, from what I see
Imagine
right
we're talking about
now,
women
the
from
Southern
South of the
women
Basin,
are
Texas.
a big influence on everybody else.
How
The
are we a
Southern
big
women are a big influence on other people
on everyone else?
because they talking. You got people from New York talking like they from Alabama. You got people from doggone on the West Coast talking like they from the South part of Florida. So they're talking with this thing. You like, wait a
goes to
minute.
show that we're smarter than everybody else, contrary to popular belief.
Damn.
Y'all stupid enough to ever
All
take
right.
this nonsense.
Not y'all. Oh, I'm talking about the damn women. Shit, my family is from Tennessee. I don't talk
Come
like
on
they
now.
AS be talking.
Hey, yo.
No,
No.
you know what I'm saying? The tattoos.
I think
The
AS
thing
be
is, I don't
talking.
get why ladies don't think of this thing. Like, they don't think about what men want. They just do what they want to do without thinking about what type of man they want and what do those men want. You know what I mean?
But they don't care,
you.
They don't care.
But how do you not think? How do you not care though? But you complain
Because-
about there ain't no good men out here. Well, the good men
Because you
don't like
have
you with a big
dudes.
fat ass Superman crest on your chest.
But the answer is that because you have dudes out here not being honest with them, bro. They're not being honest with them. Think about why these guys. Talk to a dude that's 22 years old.
Why would I
and
do that?
Put up a picture of an average 22-year-old woman with blue blonde, green, and pink hair, all on different sides of her head, and she got a tattoo in the middle of her head, and she got these her ass is out there, she got the BBLs and all that, and you ask that man how she look, he gonna say, "Oh, dog, that's a bad bitch. That's what a bad bitch look like now."
No,
she got more tattoos than he does.
No, she thick.
She got more tattoos than him, and that is
Is
what
that
they
one.
consider a bad bitch.
But listen, I'm gonna tell you.
So this
Problem
is why.
is
Hey,
because no matter what she looked like, a dude would smash anyway.
That's why
Right.
Kevin Samuels was right. Yeah. That's why Kevin
so
Samuels was
listen.
wrong. When
That-
Kevin Samuels said Winters said, I agree with Papi Blanco. Kevin Samuels said that winter's coming and it's gonna be cold nights for these women. Wrong. There's always gonna be some guy out there willing to screw these ladies.
Why though? Why do they do that?
But
Well,
Because
see,
they're
that's
easy.
women having a
that goes back.
Because it's
Testosterone.
low hanging
Because
fruit
they
and it's easy
never
to grab.
got them in high school.
yeah,
but
but
playing.
screwing them and having a relationship with them is two different things.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
that's the difference.
I was going to say this though.
Those are two different.
I was going to say this though to your point, Mandrell. Okay, so I'm going to play devil's advocate, right? So we do have a lot of situations where men get married to these women, and they get married. They get into long relationships with these women. They meet these women like that with the orange lipstick and whatever y'all said. Whatever outlandish thing we can think of. They meet these women with this stuff on. But just like JT said, they don't have enough balls to say they don't like it. But they end up getting attached to these women, and they some of them even have the audacity to even marry these women. So now guess what the women are saying after they get married? Why would I change now? You met me like this. That's the famous line we hear all the time, right?
And here's the thing. I seen a woman one time wearing yellow lipstick. Why does lipstick come in that color in the first place?
Right.
Like,
And
why
she's
would
40.
you make yellow lipstick? Yeah, she's
And she's
exactly.
40.
She's 40. Like, what the hell?
Well, that's because the Transformers come up with that.
It's creative expression, y'all.
Here we go.
That shit.
I would say this. Certainly, I would say
Transformers.
I would say this in reference to the
I
question.
said it.
being married as long as I have, I do think there is a bit of give and take. I think there's a bit of balance to this. I certainly believe that, you know, in the case of my wife, there's things that I would love my wife to wear. I've suggested over the years, or style that, you know, I think that she would look good in. And my thing is, if she can't see it, then I don't want her doing it, because I think that how she feels about herself in terms of what she's wearing or her appearance or whatever, I think that matters. So for me to say I have absolute say over, like, I don't want you wearing this, that, and the third, I think anything it's partly it's a negotiation. But I think generally overall, her feeling good, having a positive self-image about herself and her look, and she usually keeps it very classy. I think that's important. So I give her a little bit of leeway that, you know, if she feels good in it and her, you know, her self-esteem is good, she can go out, then I think that's good for me, because, you know, that overall, then I'm going to have a happier partner. So I try not to get, you know, go too far with saying, okay, I only want you wearing this or that or what have you. I think you do need to give some leeway.
You have to, Mr. Bennett. Like,
yeah.
even for me, I'm not against all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, the whole thing with the wigs, that's circumstantial. It depends on the circumstances.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I can't demand that my woman stay in shape, but given the kind of texture of her hair, let's say it's the hair that it gets wet and it does whatever the hell it wants to do.
Absolutely.
She's gonna probably have to braid that hair and throw in a wig or something to look halfway decent.
Yeah.
You know, because she can't go to the gym and get their hair sweaty and then get her hair done at the gym and then walk outside, but then go to sleep, wake up the next day and do the same thing.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? So
my wife, my wife was a spin instructor for 4 years, and she was like 5 days a week.
Gotta give
she
you.
would
You
teach
want
that class every night. So
right, you want the body or hey, Hink,
come on with it.
Come on, bro. Hold up. Oh, Hink. Now here's the thing. The thing with the wigs, you have to give some leeway with that. I understand the makeup. Look, I understand the makeup.
I don't like wigs. Don't wear Hink. I don't like wigs.
I don't like them either. I don't like them either. I don't like them either. Here's the thing. Hink and Freezy. I'm not a fan either. Hold on a second. The thing is with the makeup, though, I'm with you. I don't want to go to kiss you and your face smells like a box of crayons.
Yeah.
Hink,
I don't want to
tell us what you're thinking.
Hey man, hold on now, Mandrell. That wig stink too, bro. And I'm gonna say this: a lot of women that have natural hair. Listen, if you follow them on social media, a lot of women that have natural hair that are regular women that we know in these spaces go work out every morning, and you see them at noon, at 1 o'clock, they still got their natural hair. Ain't no wigs on their heads, and they on lunch days. They at brunch. Yeah. They out taking pictures in the damn garden. So
they might be a different texture or whatever. I don't know.
No, they have to be able to take care of their. Listen, they have to be able. They have to be able to take care of their hair, bro. They have to be able to take care of their hair.
I was just saying,
you get some VO5 or something to deal with heat or whatever it is that you need to do. But that's what you do. Because I never listen. Anybody I date, they never hear too much. If they doing what they need to do, they're not hearing too much from me, because they're dressed. They already. That's what attracted me to them already, because of how they conducted themselves, period. They didn't have to wait till they got with me where they want to start saying, well, I'm not going to start wearing a wig. I'm not going to start. No, I've already known that this is what it is. If I see that they got the hard-headed woman outfit on, I'm not talking to them anyway.
Wait,
at the end of the day, I'm not talking to them.
What's the hard-headed woman outfit? I think I missed it.
There is when they dress like a cactus.
The shit you wear every day.
Wait, what?
That's the stuff you wear every day. The hard-headed woman outfit.
It's when they got the 18-inch yaki in their head, when they got that doggone blue eyeliner and them long-ass eyelashes, when they sitting there. Man, they got all kind of shit right now. You better look at these little girls.
You do
they got all kind of trinkets on but listen, they got all kind of trinkets on their cheeks. They be putting all kind of diamonds and zirconias and all kind of shit, and they got a big ass bull horn in their nose. They got all kind of shit going on right now.
I don't get the bull horn in the nose thing. The whole weird piercings and stuff like that.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is one of the women I was talking about. How Value Wives says I work out every day and my natural hair stays intact. When your hair is in its natural state, I don't have to be afraid of water. I was only afraid of water when I was wearing other people's hair.
Tell the truth.
Damn right. And that's what I'm talking about. So we talk
There
about
it
showing
is.
grace for these women wearing these wigs. Like, hell no, I'm not showing no grace. I told you, I'm a hair puller when I have sex. If I'm snatching that some bitch out, I'm throwing it on the goddamn ground.
TMI.
What is she got that
TMI.
Shit ain't gonna make it, man. I'm setting it on fire in a tub.
Shut up. Hey, but check this out. Look at all these athletes.
Man, I'm not going for that, man.
But what about this? What about this though, Hink? Hink.
I'm not pursuing a woman like that.
Hink.
Eyelashes, all that damn makeup. I'm not pursuing none of those women.
What about this though, Hink?
Have them things, man.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Call for your mama.
I don't want none of that shit.
Hink, what about this? The notion.
Eyelashes now. That's how it is.
What's up, man?
I said I wear lashes. You don't like eyelashes now?
She blinking too. She blinking.
You ain't even extreme with it.
And I'm flushing around the toilet.
Hey, what about the notion when women give this notion that if they do work out, they complain to the men and say, "You guys just don't understand. It could be too much. You guys don't understand what women go through."
Isn't that a standard that they set though?
Throw it back in a ponytail and keep it.
What do you mean, Coach K?
So if any woman wants to look a certain way, that way she decided. So if it's a lot to handle, then maybe she should try a different style. Make it easier on yourself, but no one said that you have to look this certain way. You don't have to do your hair and make it look like this. Like you decide that you have choices. No one's making you do this.
Absolutely.
Hey,
absolutely.
She going to the gym. You throw that shit back in a ponytail and keep it moving.
I'm a salute to everybody and peace to everybody.
But
I have to go to work.
All right, brother.
So y'all be easy and let somebody else come up. Bless y'all.
Yes, sir.
But no.
I think
back in a ponytail.
Slap the nigga and left.
I think
I'm a grease a woman's scalp if I have to.
Come on now.
I ain't got no
I think
problem.
Hink made a good point though. I think Hink made a good point though. Put it in a ponytail. I think women overthink what men want. We're not that complicated. We're really not, man. Ponytail.
When I say go to the salon and get some super crazy stuff, like Shamir, you got your natural hair going right there. You're beautiful. Everyone talks about how beautiful you are, left, right, and center. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, ladies, do that right there. What my sister's doing.
Talking about
But Shushu, you don't come on panels looking like a Muppet baby.
Yeah, but you see family values. You see family values. You see family values. Do something like that, ladies.
Baby.
Look at Coach K. Look at the three men on this panel. Do what they do. I mean, it ain't complicated. Nothing complicated about their hairdos at all.
No, they're hard-headed. That's all I'm saying.
There's nothing complicated about these ladies' hair at all.
In fairness, just do that. Because this is not my natural hair state, though. My hair is natural. I don't wear a relaxer or anything, but this is not my natural hair state. I do straighten my hair.
Yeah, that's mine.
It's mine. It's all mine. But
that's
like
what we're talking about.
That's what we're talking about.
When it comes to going to the gym and stuff like that, you just have to make a routine that works for you. Because when I finish working out or whatever, I have a hair dryer or whatever, and I just for whatever parts that need restraightening, I just restraighten it and call it a day. But I don't go every single day. I just make sure that I just make a routine. I just find a time on my schedule that works for me. I just make sure that I don't have to be at work, or it's either after work or I don't have something important coming up soon or something, like in the next couple of hours, I give myself time to make sure I do it. I mean, but it's maintenance. You know what I mean? You just got to be willing to put in the work.
Ain't it better? But Shushu, isn't it better that you don't have to worry about you do a move like this or something like that and then your damn wig fall off? or you take the second. When you take the second hat, you look like me. When you take it off, and the whole wig come off, and you looking like me. Ain't it better for you to just sit back and say you can do whatever? You can shake your head and the shit don't have to turn backwards and shit.
It is.
Coach K.
You ladies too. I would say this. It's just for the women who have the kind of wigs and stuff y'all talking about. It's because they went to the hair shop or something like that and just bought an old $20 wig or something like that.
Yeah, them some bitch got them installs.
You know what I mean? But like you do have some women like they actually go to the salon and like they actually get them like the hairdresser will braid their natural hair and like they have to put the wig on and they will actually sew the wig like to their hair so that to the braid so that it like you can pull on it and it won't go nowhere.
Then they get that. Then they act like they want to fight.
Installs, man. You know what they got going on.
But you know what? Hold on. But here's the problem. They'll go to the beauty shop with their hoodie on, with their hair all jacked up, and as soon as they get their hair done, they expect every dude to sit up there that's outside the barbershop or the salon and sit up there and give them compliments. Like, keep that same energy. Every time they throw that weave in their hair, their alter ego all of a sudden gets a little ego boost.
Yes.
Keep it 100.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Andre, tell them, listen, ladies, in the chat. We're not talking to the ladies on the panel because they got good sense. The ladies in the chat, what we're saying is,
especially that ace butterfly.
Shots fired.
Yeah, what we're saying is, ladies, we prefer your natural hair. Do it how you want. Just make it your natural hair. We like the smell of your natural hair because you have pheromones that secrete through your pores, and that's a turn on for men. You ladies don't know that, but you're trying to keep a man around. Natural hair will do it. And
but
Mandrell,
this is another thing that they
like
do.
It. Like
when they don't have a wig
that's
on.
why I had such a hard time answering your questions. Just Coach K, look.
At the end of the day, I think
I don't know what else to say.
No, you're good. I'm looking at the chat.
I think a lot of the issues come down to also men being like women haven't heard this until honestly the manosphere. Men aren't telling their women these things. They're afraid to tell their women.
Right.
I don't know about that. Like I said, back in the day, we were talking about this. Like I said, in the 80s and 90s, the only thing we didn't have the platforms.
Yeah,
but this is I think always been.
I've been saying
this. What family values is saying we're telling our homeboys, but we're not telling the women directly.
Oh, I'll be damned.
When I was in college, we were on panels. We had women's organizations, male organizations. It was like basically like our sorority counterparts, and we would have discussions on topics of the day. And amongst those topics we talk about often was black beauty standards, and we talked about this idea of either European style standard or the excessive with the makeup and all. So again, a lot of those same issues were being talked about back then, but I think it got to a point where I think women didn't care.
My point was that husbands, men that are courting and dating aren't telling these women, this is what I want from you. I don't like this. I don't like that.
I don't necessarily agree with that.
Okay, well, here's the question. You looking like it though, but for me, I'm not even having a conversation with that.
But here's the question: if you decide to go out, then should you even be allowed to bring that up? So in other words, if you saw the lady and she had all that stuff in her hair, whatever, and do you even have a right to go in and says, well, I don't like this, that, and the third, or should you even go on out with it first place? If that's not your preference, then why even go out with it?
I think you can. You don't have to just flat out say, I don't like the way all the makeup you have on, because I think there's a way.
But why would you select it? Why would you go out if you see a woman she's got all that makeup on? Why would you even go out? You would just say I'm not attracted to that.
So, Mr. Bennett, what if you met her at the library studying and she was in her natural state, beautiful, long hair, just beautiful, and then when you went on a date with her, you walked to the table to meet her for the date or to pick her up for the date, and she got 4 layers of makeup on.
Then that's a difference. So that's different from how I met her. But if the thing is, if you met her that way, and then you're going to say, well, I don't like you with this, that, and the third. I don't know. I don't even know if that's right to do. I would just rather just not have asked her out to begin with. But if she thinks that she has to change it up to impress you, you can say it in a way and say, hey, you didn't have to impress me. You were, when I met you at the library, you look so fine then. I was, you got me. So again, I think that's a way you can say it also. Goes back to that. You don't have to say, oh, I don't like your makeup. I said, you look so fine when I met you. I just, my jaw dropped when I saw you at the library.
And she gonna say, so what you trying to say?
I just don't want to, but you know what it is?
I ain't gonna even talk to her because they're hard-headed.
I don't listen. When you hug a man, you shouldn't be leaving your face on his collar. You know what I'm saying? Y'all put too much foundation on, and we can't even hug you. We got to do church hugs because we don't want none of that messing up our clothes. So we don't need it. You listen. If you're beautiful, I mean, look. If you have acne issues, that's one thing. And I understand using a little foundation or whatever to hide your acne. But goddamn, some of y'all got beautiful skin and fucking up your skin, putting that shit on there. You can't complain about the Eurocentric label of beauty, but yet you buying up their shit and put it on your face. Don't do that. Put some cocoa butter, some goddamn shea butter on your face and leave the house. Fuck that shit.
There it is.
I agree.
Having my damn shirt looking like German chocolate cake.
That's old school right there.
All right. Doctor, I almost said scam likely, but Dr. Wiggins, what you got?
Yeah.
Good evening, everyone. Unfortunately, there's a wig epidemic that's been spreading around in the United States. It's very contagious. We got wigs flying at about 33 miles an hour, partly cloudy skies. And I even reported that if you want to cop the new Wiggy Smalls album, you can get it at your local Piggly Wiggly. The wigs are out of control. This is not what men asked for. That picture that you posted, that woman with the colored wigs and stuff, is utter disgust. This is not what men get up every day, go to the gym, go to work, make money, practice. Oh, that is Wiggy Smalls. That's Wiggy Smalls right there. This is not what men are working to get to. No. I'm sorry. That's not it.
If self-hate was a word, it was a person. That's what it would look like.
Who is taking her serious? That's what I want to know.
Unfortunately,
Transformers.
Somebody knock her down.
Someone's knocking it down.
And wait, not only knock her down, but they're gonna have about 3 babies with her.
Raw Dog Ronnie, unfortunately, needed a
I bet you she got kids. I
Here's
bet
the thing.
she got kids.
You'd be surprised because I think something that we don't talk about enough is how guys have low self-esteem. You got guys who go for it because they don't think they can do any better.
Correct.
So they'll just take what they can get.
But that's the man that they don't want to marry. They just gave him some ass and now they complaining about him. What are we talking about here? That's the same dude that they call fuckboy.
But JT,
that's the same dude. So yes, we don't. Them dudes being kicked out of the manosphere. What are you talking about? We don't claim them dudes.
No, JT, they're in the manosphere.
The ones that will marry them.
I don't mean manosphere like that crazy ass shit that comes on YouTube. No, I'm talking about the real shit.
JT, trust me, there's somebody in the chat probably right now that will gladly slide in the DM at 3:00 in the morning. Girl, you look beautiful. Look at your mother with the eye.
Can't let that shit on you, Mandrell.
What's her name again?
How's my mic? I just got back to the crib.
He said a cat about the shit on me.
She's so nice. She does it all the time, man. She'll come over here, rubbing on me and stuff, looking for attention. Then you give her attention. Then she's like, "All right, it's good. I've had enough." And then she'll just leg it off,
bounce
like any other woman. You know what I'm saying? They come over begging for your attention. But as soon as you give it to them, okay, cool, thanks. Later. I just wanted to know you still love me. What?
That laugh.
You could have just asked.
Hey, listen. But listen.
But when you buy a wig and it actually comes in a box with bubble wrap, something's wrong. But listen, if you buy a wig and it comes in a box with some bubble wrap in it,
what you know what it come with also though? It come with that stinking ass pillowcase you put on your head. That damn big ass that bonnet slash beret.
Let's be honest though, fellas. Let's be honest though, fellas. A lot of times those orange and green and blue wigs is attached to a big booty. And these guys, that's why a lot of
it's
times
also a big stomach too.
There's
Freezy.
also a big belly along with it.
Big stomach.
I'm just saying that's why a lot of times these guys are letting that stuff slide. That's why, because they're looking at the lower extremities.
Bro, Freezy, come
No,
on.
they're not.
Freezy, no, they ain't. Look, a big ass ain't worth it.
They just want something.
We know that, but I'm
when the
talking
wig
to the
got,
masses.
Heard what BB said.
when the wig got Christmas ornaments hanging on the back of it, you got to draw the line somewhere. I lived in Atlanta.
Christmas ornaments.
Bro, I lived in Atlanta
I did
2018,
too.
2020. I saw electric wigs. I saw USB wigs. Power goes out in the street and the wigs glow up the whole block. Solar panel wig. I saw it all. Things with safety hazards.
I was there with
Motion wigs.
I was
No,
there
my
with
la-
09 to
I first had a problem when I was in
2011.
college, and any girl I danced with 5'7", 5'8", I'm dancing and her wig is scratching my forehead and scratching my face up. I'm trying to dance, leaning back.
Brillo pad on her head.
Yeah,
That's why I call them cactuses. They're cactus.
Yeah,
You dudes dancing
You,
with
you were dancing with a cactus.
see dudes dancing with safety goggles on.
Right, ladies, we prefer your natural hair. Do
Exactly.
some of that shit that we do. You're gonna work out, throw another ponytail. We ain't gonna
Right,
mind.
right. Hold on.
I mean, the
Here's the
ponytail is a universal style because there's so many things you can do with your hair wrapped up in a ponytail. It's that
No,
fact.
even
There's
if you
certain
got the
things
wig.
that we like for you to do that will
Can you
work
not
well
do
with a
wig?
ponytail.
Yeah, can you not do
ponytail.
wig and
You know what I
tattoo?
mean?
Wigs,
Huh?
fat, and tattoos.
Wigs,
And you
fat,
do
and
get 4 out of
tattoos.
5.
But
Okay,
y'all
so
say
the hair's jacked up, but an attitude. Oh, go ahead, family values. Go ahead.
y'all say this on YouTube, but
Mhm.
are you telling the girls that you're dating that this is what you prefer? This is what I keep coming back to.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
The last woman I've
Oh,
dated
I
had natural
am.
pretty hair.
No, a lot of them are not family values.
These women will only do what they can get away with. That's why
telling
when
you.
Black Man came up with the scenario, if your wife did this, she's doing what she could get away with.
Right, exactly. I
Those
agree.
are
Yeah.
extreme, situations because she will only do what she knows that you're not going to say anything about.
If
Well,
she
if
go
she's
out
wig,
looking like
can
Ace
we at least
Butterfly,
get
me
4 out
and
of
her is
5?
we breaking up. She look like Ace Butterfly. We breaking up.
How you know what
I'm
Ace
telling you
Butterfly
right
look
now.
like though?
Right.
I don't care. I'm trolling her just like she been trolling us. Kiss
No.
my ass.
Or if she is wigged up,
I-
can you not get wig and tattooed and fat and matte? I mean, I'll take 4 out of
Accept her
5.
for who she is.
She got a good attitude.
You'll
and
take
she
4 out of
happen to have
5?
bad hair and she's wigged.
I
Okay,
think
And not wig and baby mama.
You are
and
not about to
Desto.
embarrass me and you when your wig
Desto.
fall off.
So you'll
Let's
take
go.
1 out of
Be
5, not
honest.
4 out of 5.
Be honest, Dusto. Be honest.
Mhm.
If Lori Harvey, Lori Harvey.
All right, here we go with celebrities.
I'm just painting the picture. If she was just a regular person, and she took a liking to you, she noticed you at a bar or something, and
Dude,
she asked
I don't
you
know
out.
who Lori Harvey is. I just know it's some celebrity they keep talking about.
Okay, well, you don't know who I'm
I
talking
don't
about.
watch. I don't know who these celebrities
I'm
are.
trying to. Okay, I was trying to paint a picture of somebody
Could've
that
said somebody to look better than that, dog.
Now, let me ask this question real quick if I can. So Mr. Bennett had a point. He said we talk about other things, but how do men feel about implants, breast, butt, kneecaps?
Well,
Yeah.
hold on now. The
Depends on how old
wait.
she is.
Now, here's the thing. Yeah, I would say, listen. Here's what I'll say to that. So, okay, look. Now, the breast implants can work well for a woman because, especially when their breasts start to sag, and they get the implants, the saline kind. Got to get the saline kind, so they can perk them up and keep that tight up there. You know what I'm saying? You don't want them sagging to their knees. You know what I'm saying? But they look like just 2 cue balls sitting in the bottom of a sock. You don't want that.
Tight, baby. You want them high and tight.
Well, yeah, you're right. I want them high and tight. You don't want them
dumbass.
sitting in the bottom
So
of a
you
sock.
good. So we've been talking about this whole night. We've been talking about this idea of fakeness. Well, we want natural everything, but you're okay with the implants though.
Look at Nurse Fancy's comment. Scam like you let opportunities pass them by.
Hold on.
Really?
Hink, are you good with implants?
No.
Me either. JT?
Hell no.
Mr. Bennett?
Possibly.
No.
He down with the BBL.
I'm not gonna look. I'm not gonna cap like that. You know,
Bennett keeping it
and
real.
again, how many guys can say, no, I wouldn't do that. Have you dated somebody who's had them? Has it been that bad?
I've been on a date with and touched a pair of fake ones, and I was turned off.
Turned off. Okay.
Oh, stop it,
Can
bro.
but I don't know if I'm just asking the guys
Once
on the
you told me
panel.
that fake, I didn't want them
How many
anymore.
have had that experience?
Wait,
Because it definitely is
hold
going to draw
on,
your eyes.
wait. Time out.
It's definitely going to draw your eyes. So don't cap like, for guys on this panel. Don't cap like you don't see them and be like,
Mr. Bennett. No, Mr. Bennett. Dusto just said something very distinct.
Yeah, Dusto's so extreme though.
Dusto, bro, hold up.
Mandrell, no captivity. Implants or no?
Nah, I don't like that stuff.
Mandrell said.
Wait a minute.
Gay.
Wait a minute. Before you go on to him, have you seen them like someone with them that a nice, it looks attractive and you look white?
Right.
See, guys gonna be fun and saying, "Oh, she's got fake breath." Oh, no, you look twice.
So Cardi B.
I'll be like, Mandrell, I'll be like.
So what about Cardi B? What about Cardi B?
What about Cardi B?
Would you consider Cardi B fine with her implants, breast and ass?
I don't really look at her like that. She all right. Yeah, she's
I don't like all those tattoos. Yeah, if you took if you stripped all those tattoos off her body, yeah,
Okay,
she could look. She could look.
Kim Kardashian.
Butt implants. Oh my gosh. Not
some of that stuff.
Yeah, you don't even know. Well, no. But if you looked at the unairbrushed,
evil. All of these are evil women that you putting out.
All these examples,
but there's average women who want to enhance their look. They'll spend that $5,000 or whatever the price is to get those. It's not all celebrities who are getting it done. Some get it cosmetically. If you've had breast cancer or something, they may get it in that regard. So there's reasons why we're talking about average women who just decide to go out and get that. We've seen women at the gym who've had them. So
you wouldn't be able to tell unless they told you. You wouldn't be able to tell unless they told you.
And especially if you're in the fitness industry, then a lot of them because again they got such low body fat that a lot of them get it.
But as they get older,
go ahead.
But as they get older now, especially when they have like a 30-year-old titty, right? They have to get.
That's why you get the count with the you got to get the count with the saline in them. Just you want something huge, get you a nice.
Now I hear they're not even having to do the saline anymore. I'm hearing now they got the ones where you can actually take body fat from another part of your body.
No,
don't keep fucking their body up doing that shit.
That's for the
get the saline to be on the safe side, man.
Man, I don't think they've done enough research on this shit because now I don't think they did enough research. All right, guys.
So what were you asking, family guys? What were you asking?
Are y'all talking about marrying these women or just smashing?
Yeah, I would say marry. Staying with the theme of the topic. Like if you don't like your wife with fake hair, you don't like her with fake lashes, you don't like whatever. If your wife or the person you met, if you met her and you found out that she had fake implants or some other body augmentation, she got her lips filled or whatever, is that a deal breaker for you guys? I'm saying if it looks natural enough, I'm saying I wouldn't necessarily turn that down. If my wife, if she says she got that done, that's not a deal breaker for me. As long as she's healthy.
But you've been married for 100 years.
I said, if I met my wife and she had those feelings, just looking at her, then I wouldn't have turned her down. I wasn't gonna say, because you got injections in your blood. Oh, I'm not marrying you. No, I
you would if she had to get her leg cut off. Because she had semen in her ass.
That's too extreme,
man. They
look at Dusto. Dusto, why you looking like that, man?
Hey, women are dying out here with that shit.
Dusto, why you looking like that, man?
I'm calling cap on a few guys on this panel. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
I'm calling cap on some of you guys.
It's like that. It's like that. He just
I
want you all natural. What you was born with, that's what I want.
Come with it.
What you was born with, that's what I want.
That's exactly what I want.
Look, if
that's
you got
exactly what I want.
Fair enough. I can't argue with it.
I want all this extra act. I'm not with that. Why? Why do you need to do this? Give me the way God blessed you and made you. That's what I want. We're gonna get old and gray together. Gravity and age is gonna kick in and gonna kill us out together.
But that's why she need to get.
You got a 60-year-old titty.
You know what I'm saying?
Your
So they
titty,
don't
your
sag
60-year-old
like that.
titty still goddamn perky and shit. Get the fuck out of here.
Nah, man.
We want some sag.
Give me your saggy
70.
ass.
I want some saggy
Your saggy
70-year-old titty.
Give me all
I don't
that.
want no damn perky ass titties. I want saggy ass 70-year-old titty.
If the box hair is gray, I'm okay with it.
I'm calling Cap. I'm with Mr. Bennett. I'm calling Cap.
I'm
calling
Mr.
Bennett.
I'm calling Cap.
I'm with Mr. Bennett. I'm calling Cap on some of y'all guys.
So you date this girl, so obviously you're going to be a gentleman. So she's going to be dressed very conservatively. You just see that she has a very full look. And then if it ever gets to the point where you start to see the more up close, you're going to just break it off with her because she decided a few years ago that I just felt like I would just want to be fuller in that area. You just going to break it off.
See, but no, it's different if she did all that prior to you meeting her. And
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like for some of these guys saying, some of these guys are saying like, oh, you meet a girl, you find out she has breast implants, or whatever, that you're not going to date her or you wouldn't marry her because that's fake to you.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, if you meet her, like you met her years ago and she had some A cups and whatnot, like your chest is bigger than hers, and then you meet her another 5 years down the line and now she getting some C cups, you ain't tripping, you know?
No, I mean, I don't.
I'm gonna be tripping if that shit ain't covered up under her damn insurance. If she got some shit without a warranty on it and that shit ain't covered up under goddamn insurance, we got to look at our annuity. Let's see.
Bad investment.
Right.
See,
probably be a bad
I have no.
investment.
This
She
the
fuck
thing.
around and get cancer
This
because
the
of the
thing,
bullshit
though.
she done did
I have
herself,
no.
and I can't get paid.
I have no experience with that stuff. How does it really like? Is it lifelike? Is it
No.
it feel? That's
No.
the point I'm trying to make. I can't live with that.
Hey,
It might not be lifelike, but it can still be pleasing to you, I would think.
I'm gonna say it like this: silicone feels like a damn rock. That saline is not natural, and then you got to get past that scar. That shit ain't cool. Why you have to? It only starts. It starts there. Then my stomach. My ass. It's just lazy shit. Get your ass in the gym.
Right.
Do some squats. Do some Pilates. Stop looking for the shortcut.
And that requires discipline.
But again, Coach K, like I said, you work in the fitness industry, so you've seen a lot of these girls who are in shape. But again, if you carry in sub 15% body fat, there's very few women who are still going to, maintain their cup size. So
and their boobs can be different sizes too. But at the same time, I think, and I'm not directly in the fitness industry, but my guy is, and I'm in the gym, and I am with mental fitness. I will say, but it comes down to, I'm hearing some echo. It comes down to your mindset and why you're doing this. If you're trying to fulfill something within you by getting this surgery, I would want to look at that. And for me, and then after I say this, let's go to Dusto. I think, and I'm a follower of Christ, I think it's disrespectful to change the uniqueness of you. Because I think, we were all created to be individuals and we're not like anyone else. So why would you want to, of course you might follow trends just because you like that. And I'm not saying anything's wrong with that, but when you're wanting to change your physical appearance to look different than how you were created, that's when I personally think it's an issue. But what's going on, Dr. Wiggins?
It's just this simple. There are things that men have asked women to do, and it's really just be a woman. Women are supposed, because the next thing they're going to do is they're going to start growing penises. But
damn,
don't be wiggified.
See how
don't be bringing other men. Don't have your body count to where you got no walls left. Be loyal, be faithful, be feminine. Don't have a whole bunch of kids with other men. Don't weigh 476 pounds. But everything that men have asked for, women said no. Hey, can you go to the gym? No. Hey, look at your hair. It's full color. No. You're fat. No. Your wig. No. Your fake titties. No. So what is it that you're expecting men to do?
Well, we can read Kamaru Fresh's.
And then you even got men saying,
from Twitch.
Men saying, "You're gonna block your blessing. You're gonna." No.
Hey, Dusto, I got a question. Hold on, Dusto. What do you think of this comment from Kamaru Fresh? She's over on Twitch. All right, men telling women what to do isn't the vibe. What say you to that?
He young. He don't know what the hell he talking about.
No. Let's let Dusto.
Vibe.
I want to hear. It ain't a trap or nothing like that. I really do want to hear what your answer is. I mean, it's probably the same exact one as mine.
It just
Real
kills
talk.
the spirit. I mean, who wants to be in their wedding picture? Like,
damn.
I guess I had, you know what I mean? Who wants that?
Hey man, why people don't even think about just growing old gracefully? Everybody is trying to go backwards.
Yeah.
I won't.
Yeah, I
that's
agree,
why I
yeah.
said whatever her body is at 60 and 70 years old, I'm gonna be happy with it because I see her way more than what I could see in the front. When I dated her when we were younger, all those things they matter. But what is after that? What is after that?
Just so you got to troll.
Name somebody that's 70 years old right now that looks like they 25 years
Well,
old.
JT, that's a good excuse.
Wait, Angela
because
Bassett,
she's 70.
Angela Bassett is in her 60s and she's killing most 20-year-olds.
You
Most
said
of them.
a superstar. Give me somebody in your life
It's a lady
that actually
I
looks
know
like
someone
her.
in my life, but she ain't in her
Angela
70s.
Bassett don't even look like that. Because I tell you what, when she take that makeup off, she
Hold
don't
on.
look
No.
like a
I've
damn
seen Angela
woman.
Bassett without makeup on. She's still fine.
And she looks like she's 60-something years old. That's all I'm saying.
Fat ass.
She don't look like she's 40, 50 years old. She looks 60.
Well, she is
The
60.
lady looks 60.
Well, you are 60. It's supposed to look 60.
It's
That's
a lady.
That's what I'm saying.
It's a lady
but
named.
they're trying to look younger.
right
They're
there,
trying to look
I-
younger.
I-
And what they end up
I
looking
understand.
like?
That's a
They
good
look like Dolly Parton.
It's a lady
Oh,
named
actually
Roro.
look older.
Come on, man.
But I want to give
don't
back
do that.
Coach K. I just want to follow up. So just based on your values, so you don't co-sign on any kind of surgeries, Botox,
Augmentation.
facelifts, tummy tucks, any augmentation whatsoever. That's
I
just
think it all. This sounds so overused, but it's all in moderation. So if you're like, we can all be honest here, and we can tell the difference between someone who has had I don't know, where their face is like a rock, like stiff, and then you get some Botox every now and then. I mean, I don't know. I'm only 27. I had to think about that for a second.
Damn.
But there's a complete difference between, looking completely different, like a whole different human being, than, doing things here and there and trying to be the best version of yourself. But again, as a coach, but I follow this in my life outside of, my professional life. It's what you're trying to gain, what you're trying to acquire, what's going on inside that you're trying to achieve. And if you feel good about it anyway, with or without, and you want to do it, okay, then do it, but at the same time, if you're trying to feel better about yourself by doing this, by getting something done, then it's going to be the next thing and then the next thing, and you're never going to feel satisfied.
It's going to be a
Can I ask the
domino
ladies on the
effect.
panel? Can I ask the ladies on the panel a question?
Yeah.
What if you start seeing about 35% of the population of men in America start to get muscle implants?
Nope.
Hey, bro, come on. I seen pictures of that shit. That ain't funny.
Nope. I said, but you got to listen to what I just said. At least 35% of the population, which
stop it. We
means
don't need that.
no. I'm asking the women, what would they? Because this is what I'm about to go
Who
to.
cares what they think at this point?
How about fake W-2s?
No.
No, if you see men out here getting, if we start getting lace front beards, we start.
We are. Men are doing that now.
35% of the population of men are.
Men are getting them spray painted on.
35% of the population.
They look like hair.
I'm saying, so how do you feel about it? How do you feel? What if men, it start being a big trend with men getting lace front beards? I'm not talking about hair. I understand if a man wants to get a wig put on top of his head because he got a bald spot, it's a purpose behind that.
I don't understand
What I'm
that.
asking is when you got to do that have a lace front beard and some implants with his muscles, and he got an implant with his legs.
Lazy.
And how would y'all look at
It's
that?
Lazy.
But here's the thing: there are guys out there who get muscle implants. They are.
Oh
And
yeah,
it's a sad state of
synthol, right?
Yeah.
And I'm asking, how do they feel about that?
Lazy.
Yeah, how do you
That's
feel
my
about that?
point.
Well, Coach K says it's lazy. Family values.
I agree with
You think
her.
it is?
It is lazy and it would be a turn off.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So her husband's not coming in.
So
and
why
doing
don't
that
women?
bullshit.
Why don't women, when they hear men
marry
saying
him?
this shit, why are they so hard headed?
You asking the wrong women.
Yeah,
What about Shushu?
All
What do you
right,
think?
Shushu, what do
Right.
you think?
They have a
Part
different
of the
insight.
problem is y'all are saying, okay, men are attracted to that, but it's women on Instagram, on Facebook who making bank off of them Brazilian butt lifts that they got.
No. Well,
and it's crazy because like they are getting the attention. That's part of the problem.
But how old are they? How old are they?
Some in their 40s.
Really, I don't
older.
Brazil.
So when they get, so my point is this,
I
because
don't look at
this is
that
what I
dumb shit on
mean.
Instagram.
They're not gracefully getting old. This is something new for us. How would they start looking when they get old? Look at all these damn tattoos that they got. Can you imagine seeing somebody that's 70 years old and they got a big ass stamp in the front of their chest?
Or stamp on the
How
back
would that
of
look
the
when you got grandkids and you got damn granddaughters and grandsons and great grands and all these folks looking at their grandma looking like a damn graffiti mural, a subway in New York.
Hey, listen,
Nobody's looking that far.
heart
Nobody's
doesn't
looking
be
that far.
taking
I
a
think
day.
it's going. Good night, guys.
Take care.
Hey.
Good night.
We talking about implants, right? But how do you guys feel about more of a natural surgery like a breast lift or something like that? How do you feel about something like that?
Hey, Freezy,
Bro,
why can't they just
exercise
look like
and
women?
get
Why
that
they can't just do that?
I don't think any exercise. If you got
Women
saggy breasts,
starting to look
You
better
only
and
do a
better
little
every day
bit.
though, because if you look at Angela Bassett, she's 63 and never had one surgery, and that ass look good, that body looks banging. She
By
tight,
working out, and she got it by working out.
and she work
Yes.
out every day.
No, Freezy, here's my
And
point.
the lady still looks, and she
Go ahead,
still
Dusto.
looks her
63.
age. I don't care what nobody
Man,
says.
if you
Where's
see
the
that chick
channel?
body, I don't want to hear
it
that,
pulls it up.
JT. You see that chick body? Okay, this is
No,
what we're
I'm not
talking
talking
about.
about her. I'm not right, and she still looks her
No,
age.
she doesn't.
looks,
Not with that body.
Listen, I'm not saying that she looks. This is what I have a problem with. When people tell somebody when they are 60 years old, and they would tell them because this is a backhanded compliment. You look
For
good
your
for
age,
62.
yeah.
That's a backhanded
She don't look good for
compliment.
62. She looks good for 22. I'm telling you.
Boy, if you
Working
don't
out
stop
goes
it.
a long way. Black man, pull up a
Wait.
picture.
Cut it
Picture
out.
in the green
Cut
dress
it
when she's
out.
walking across the
A
street.
22-year-old Angela Bassett. Put
Uh,
the 22-year-old Angela Bassett.
Black man,
and
pull
you
up
put
that
her
picture when
against
she's
the
walking across-
66-year-old.
I don't know about
Put her
60, but
against the
40. When she
66.
did that role for Tina Turner, and when she got those jacked up arms and everything, that was a radical body transformation.
fellas, we have
Put her up
receipts.
against the
Black
22-year-old.
man.
Put her up
I
against
got
the
you.
22-year-old.
But JT, I mean, can we not agree that she does look good? Like she
No, I
is
said
aging
that.
gracefully. She's
and
Yeah, well,
can we not
majority
agree
of
that she
women
does
are
look
she
better
look
than
like
some
that.
22-year-olds right now?
No, JT, stop the cap, stop the cap.
Put her up against herself at
that
22.
woman, no, stop. That woman is killing a lot of 20-year-olds.
She
Most
is.
of them.
Yeah,
She's
because they're
killing
all
most
ugly
of them.
now. They all got the bullshit.
And they don't take care of themselves
They got
either.
faces and shit on their head.
You still
Yes,
prove
she
my
looks-
point.
It's
Hey,
not hard to look
Mandrell,
like.
if you
But it's
took
not
Angela
good. It's
Bassett
not
to
hard
another
to look
country,
like
then
them
what?
now. It's not hard to look better than
Oh,
them
she be
now.
killing them too.
It is not hard to look better.
Oh, God.
Come on, Angela.
Yes.
Shut up, JT.
And she
is
got a
not
wig
hard.
on.
No,
Really,
JT.
bro?
I never said the lady doesn't look good.
No,
I
stop
said
it.
she
Stop
looks
it.
good.
Stop it.
So you
Call it
want
what
so
it is.
what? You want to take it?
Let's call it what it is. JT, shut your fucking filthy whore mouth. Okay?
We're arguing about a 63-year-old
Ridiculous.
woman. Are you
I'm
serious?
calling cap,
Stop,
JT.
man.
I'm calling
Stop.
cap,
Hey, hold on,
JT.
y'all. We got $10 super chat. Nurse Fancy, Annette Larkin. She said, Google her now.
JT is calling cap, bro. Cap.
Thank you for your $10
You don't
super
look
chat.
at that and say,
We're
well,
gonna
people say she
we're gonna
looks
take a
good
break
for
real
60.
quick.
Well, hang
No,
on,
that
well,
chick
well,
looks
hang
good
on,
for 20.
We're gonna do this super chat real quick.
Bro.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
How many 25-year-olds?
I'm back in my bag, yo. Conscious. ISO. Diamond. Back in my bag and I ain't gotta brag, I do this shit for real. When we was down and we had nothing, we had to share a meal. We put the shit in overdrive with no steering wheel. Shorty throw that thing back in a pair of heels. Yeah, and she be riding on that thing like a Ferris wheel. Yeah, I love them dark skin, brown skin, caramel. You know I had to bring it to the hood like she Karen Civil when she keep on turning head. Cause when she walk that thing jiggle, jiggle.
And we going back to back on them like we Huey and we Riley. This that back in my back flow, we back again so highly. This that back in my back flow, we back to change the climate. This that back in my back flow, we bring the force like Tommy. Back in my back flow. Back in my, yeah, back in my bag, yeah. I'm back in my, yeah, I'm back in my bag, yeah. I'm back in my, this is my, back in my bag flow.
All right, we back.
Bro, what 20-year-olds walking around like that?
I
You
just
don't
said-
know any.
you
You don't know
haven't-
in everyday life.
Wait a minute. You didn't hear
Stop
what I
the
was
cap.
saying, bro. Listen,
30-year-olds,
listen what I was saying.
40-year-olds.
Listen what I was just saying. I said it's not hard for her to look better than them. They look ugly now. They got all that bullshit on their face. So it's not hard for her to look better than them.
All right.
I agree.
I'm gonna let you
put
stop.
her
Wait.
up against.
I'm gonna let
put
you
her
stop.
up
Wait,
against
I'm
her
gonna let you. Wait,
25-year-old self.
I'm gonna let you
Put her
stop
up
right.
against her
Wait, I'm gonna let you
25-year-old
stop
self.
right now while you're ahead because you're in danger of singing a different song, JT. After you saw that
Mandrell, let me
picture.
ask you a real question.
Go
Do you
ahead.
think she looks better? Do you think she looks better at 66 than she did at 25?
Yes. She didn't look like that.
Boy,
at
if you don't
25.
cut it, you shut your whore mouth.
Mandrell,
that's
why are
it.
you doing this?
Filthy.
A lot of whore mouths around
You're
here.
a captain. You shut your little whore mouth.
Yes, that chick looks
Oh,
good.
Mandrell, report to the duster sphere immediately.
That chick looks
You got a
good,
point.
man.
She looked good at 22, but she's fun as hell at 60.
Fun as hell is 60.
And the thing
Bruh.
is, Israel got a point. She is killing it.
Yeah, he probably wants Betty White too.
No, I'm saying I didn't say that she ain't killing it. I never said that she
But hold up,
wasn't.
but guys,
But she still
guys,
looks
guys, a lot of the women that everybody was sweating in the 90s are all in their 50s now, right? Nia Long, Annihilation, all these women are 50 now, and a lot of them are still killing it. So
I was saying, look, and I keep
What
telling
about
these
Vivica
women,
Fox?
look,
Is she
Hell no.
No, she's not.
No.
Too much surgery.
No.
Too much
No.
surgery, bro.
Vivica
No.
Fox look like goddamn not on solid gold. That's
I'm
who
just
she
saying,
look like.
bro. No, you want to see where surgery goes wrong? Coach K, Google Vivica Fox. A recent picture, please.
Not even Vivica
And
Fox,
you will
fucking
see
Lil'
where surgery
Kim.
goes wrong. There's a woman who didn't need surgery at all. She just needed to work out and eat right, like Angela Bassett did, and she would have been a brick house still at her age too. But no, you can't tell sisters that. They don't want to do the right thing.
Hey,
no,
no,
Mandrell.
hold on.
Hold
How do you
on.
feel
No,
about J-Lo?
Mandrell. Wait. I tell them this all the time. No, Mandrell. That would take
55.
effort on my part.
55.
Who's that,
Mandrell.
J-Lo?
55.
Yeah.
She's 55.
No. Put
I
Nicole
see it was
Murphy
a
up
good
there.
for the age. Yeah, well, yeah. Jada
Nicole
Pinkett
Murphy up
Smith's
there.
mother looks really good for her age.
I think in that shot there, J-Lo looks better than she did when she was on In Living Color. I'll say that.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll
At
say that.
55, she looks wonderful at 55.
What's her name?
And I
Jada
tell-
Pinkett Smith's
hold
mother.
on. Hold on.
Who?
She
I
looks
tell-
good for her age too.
Right.
Still look 55.
Hold on. I tell women in the face she does. Body is a different story. I tell women all the time, hey, eat right, and work out and stuff. But Mandrell, that would take effort on my part. Of course it does. It takes effort on my part too. Holy shit. Nothing in life is free.
Coach K, you got another question?
Ain't no cheat codes.
Hey, Coach K, I had a question for you.
Yes.
Where's the panel at? Where there's all these beautiful mother queen goddess women, all racing, and then there's women telling them how they should take these men. One got hit by a truck. One just got out of jail. One's kneecaps delocated from a motorcycle accident. One got 6 teeth and 8 gums. One's 5'2", a dude in a wheelchair. And they're saying, yeah, take that. Well, it's hard out there in the streets for these men. Well, it's they were oppressed. Or where's that panel at? And the worst thing about it is the women who are telling the men to take anything. Most of them have been bent over and stuck by some of them same dudes and got kids by them.
Ain't nobody bending me over.
I'm talking about the women.
Shoot you know what I'm talking about. That's on the movie. Shoot you know.
Release the guilt. Release the guilt, baby.
Hey, that's though. They not cutting us any breaks, huh?
Hey, Hink, have you seen the movie, Hink?
What's that?
Well, when Janet Jackson asked old boy that played Ghost on Power, she said, "Oh, so you a married man and you messing with and you letting a man bend you over?" And he said, "Ain't nobody bending me over."
What movie is that?
It's called The Color Girls. Man, that shit crazy, boy. Oh my god, bro.
I thought you was talking about that Pulp Fiction.
I knew Sushi would know. Ain't nobody bending me
talking about
over.
that Pulp Fiction. Release the gift, baby.
All right, go ahead, Dusto.
Don't tell nobody.
No, that's all I got.
Yeah,
I mean, there isn't.
See, Coach K, what we're saying is women are always telling guys to, hey, love her for her, accept her for who she is, and this, that, and the other, and blah, 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 right? But then you get guys, oh no, he's not tall enough, he doesn't make enough money, look at this, something wrong with the eyes. Look at him, look at them all in his eyes. Something ain't right there.
Well,
right.
You know what they'll say,
He was in the military. He must be crazy.
Right. Well, I hate that. I'm not going to agree with that. But you know what they'll say, and I can't disagree, is that they'll say, "Oh, but these are the same women you'll smash," and they are right.
No, because they're easy.
Hold on, Coach K. What you have to understand is dudes are sexually opportunists. If y'all don't open it up, we don't get it.
Yeah. No, I get that part. Yeah.
You got dudes that subscribe to the Midnight Monsters. Midnight, they making that phone call.
Hey, he right. Or at the gas station, or
3 o'clock in the
Walmart, or like I'm real horny. Oh shit, she looked like Big Bird with no eyes, and I'm still damn. And you still hit that thing and wake up
Bird with no eyes.
I'm innocent.
But here's the thing:
blame it on the testosterone.
That are willing to, then they have no reason to change.
Right.
But the thing
so that's the problem.
And they can't separate the two
on us, but
No,
I mean,
I plead
somebody
innocent.
somewhere got to stop.
I plead innocent. I'm not guilty of those charges.
and they feel wanted still.
Exactly.
Right.
Even if it's fake, you know what I mean? Even if it's just for the smash, they're like, well, guys are still hitting, so this must be fine.
Yeah,
they're wrong for that too.
Because all the women are really concerned about is the validation at the end of the day.
No,
So why are so many
Me
of them?
personally,
Why are so many?
I'll tell them the truth. Back in the day, I'm dry meat Dan right now. But when there were women who are dating, they may have children, they may have something or some reason why they will never be married to me. I will tell them. I'll tell them why. Hey, I might be moving across country. Hey, I'm not looking to be a parent or step parent. Hey, I'm not looking to be serious. Or I don't think me and you are going to be. I would tell them the truth. That should be fair.
I got you. Now here's the thing.
Hold
on a second, because there's a comment I want to reply to. Listen,
who you gonna call?
Fellas, here's the thing. Are we agreeing that all we're trying to say is women enhance what you are already naturally born with and love yourself? Can we agree on that? That's what we're saying?
Yes,
no,
absolutely. I can agree with
that.
You would make an exception for implants, correct?
Okay,
me?
Yeah, you.
I ain't got a problem with that.
Okay. So that's your caveat. So that general statement you just said, you just put a caveat on there, but implants.
No, I will prefer her to be natural, but she want to get some implants. I mean,
I got a question. How many men on this panel like A cups? Or double A cups?
I mean, I know.
A cups, B cups, C cups, D cups, double D's. I don't give a damn. A titty is a titty.
Because just like for a guy, like height may be an issue, for a woman, breast size is an issue too.
No, if you got a fat ass, I don't care.
Shoot, you're making it too difficult. At the end of the day, for women, the competition
ain't really a
is
big
very
issue,
easy.
though. Please believe.
Yeah, I'm an
You
ass
look
man.
at your
I like big ass.
competition.
Yeah, me
They
too.
look a hot mess. If you can't beat out them, look at these. If you can't beat that out, you're doing something extremely wrong.
You know what you just said? That's what y'all be thinking of. Y'all be trying to put the onus on us too much.
Because for real, like I do feel bad for like granted, I ain't the bustiest chick in the world, but I just thank the Lord for what I do have, because I be feeling so bad for the girls who have like
but that's y'all, but y'all be the ones that,
and then I feel
y'all be the ones talking shit to them.
No,
y'all be the ones. It don't be us. You got a little. If I like you and you got a little nipple right there, hey, man, go ahead.
Y'all start dissing girls at 13 years old in the female locker room. You guys start getting on other girls because of their size.
I got made fun of from the boys, and it's funny because they ended up losing in the end because me and my sister, we reached puberty, and I'm like, take that.
Yeah, boys, for real. I'm talking about men.
Coach K, now you can put your bikini on and tell them this.
Dumbass.
right. Sure did.
Oh, hey, shit. Hey, listen though, I think a man. I don't think men really care about the titty size though. I mean, the titties could look like Oreos, and men wouldn't care.
Hold on now.
I'll put it out there. I'm gonna say that.
Here's the thing.
Yeah, I see, Mr. Bennett. I knew, Mr. Bennett. I knew you were not. I'm a boob guy myself, man. Listen,
he don't mind it, but you should have known Mr. Bennett was with
you. That's right, bro. Yeah.
He can't be flat chested and flat ass. You gotta have one or the other.
No, I didn't say that either. No. Look,
it only doesn't matter if your options are limited.
Right, and I know
if you have unlimited options, like that's not the first thing you going for. Just be honest.
Right.
I mean, come on.
But shoot, I know some girls that put on a dress and they lost in both areas. And some of them look like they left their ass under the bed and came out in public. They have no ass flat as a damn pancake.
Now I can tell you what on Tuesday and Florida. Fucked up. I can tell you what's fucked up if she got titties and no nipples. Now that's where it's a problem.
Hold up,
If she got a head and she got head and nipples.
This nigga messing with a nigga.
She got an inverted nipples, no areolas. All she got is we gonna have to.
Wait, so look, hold on. So she got.
I gotta Google this.
So she got titties like this. You okay with it?
Hey man, look, Black Man. Highlight Poppy Blanco's last statement. Highlight Poppy Blanco's last comment.
Oh my
Lord! Not that one. The one before that.
Oh.
There we go. I do care about tit size because I like to, yeah.
Oh my God, Blanco!
He wanted to highlight that.
Come on, Poppy.
He wanted us to see that.
Yeah. I wanted y'all to see that. Look, that's Poppy Blanco, man.
Look, you can't walk on the scene looking like olive oil, expect to get a whole lot of attention. Especially when you got chicks out there that got, some decent size.
Dre, give me olive oil over these 400-pound mules.
But you know what?
Right, those are my options.
I like skinny women.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with that.
And a lot of men say they don't like Serena Williams, but she.
I'll be one of those dudes.
No.
She dry meat, Dan. You gonna stay dry meat, then, brother? Serena bad.
Top notch.
These women out here don't look like Serena.
Man,
top notch.
I tell you another one that's bad. That damn Tammy Rivera. Listen here.
Yes, sir.
Both sides of that, both sides. Listen to me, Tammy. She walked across the. You don't know who that is, Mandrell?
Waka Flocka wife.
Oh my God! Hold on a second.
She ain't all that.
Shit. Oh, okay. Yeah, you sure right. You sure right.
She cute. I mean,
I don't watch TV. I don't know who these people
are. You sure right.
Yeah, now that you say that. Wait, he married that chick? Mm-hmm. The one from Love and Hip Hop.
No, not Love and Hip Hop. No.
Oh.
No.
Yeah, they was in Love and Hip Hop together, weren't they?
No, they got their own show.
Mm-hmm. Well, they were
on Love and Hip Hop.
Okay. Yeah, I don't be watching that shit, so I don't know.
Keep up, man. Keep up.
Yeah,
man. Hey, look.
I mean, you don't be watching that shit.
Reality TV,
I don't watch the Ratchet TV.
Hink, you've been quiet for a minute, bro.
She got a big old ass, man. That's all I care about. That's good eating right there.
Hey, you talking about
that's good eating.
Who you talking about, Tammy?
That's good eating.
What, Serena? What you talking about, Serena
or Tammy?
Serena up or down?
Yeah, I don't have a problem with
that.
None at
That's
all.
something I have
This show's taking a turn, man.
Dog right there. Wow.
I'm 47 years old, baby.
Freezy, you too?
My dog.
Look here, man. Let me say this.
I'm behind the
This should be a message.
We get into the after hours conversation.
This should be a message to the women.
There's no limits.
Men all have different ways on how we look at y'all. Y'all can't keep putting this onus on us. You got different type of men that like different type of women. That's the thing.
See, I've never been a chubby chaser.
So when y'all keep putting the onus on us, on y'all like this and y'all like that, man, you talking about a lot of men.
Mm-hmm. I like that.
Hey,
yeah, that's Sister Tammy.
See, I never,
damn, the whole church got quiet.
That's what I'm talking about right there.
You know how it is when folks eat and they get quiet? Yeah, you put that picture up again. Everybody gonna be quiet.
You see that?
You take it down. We'll start talking again.
Man, and you know what? I think, let me ask y'all something. Do y'all think Serena used to do that on purpose? When she used to bend, when she used to hold her skirt used to fly up and she used to bend over in front of the crowd.
No, she wasn't doing it on purpose.
No, look, she changed the game in terms of attire. She started coming out with those bodysuits.
Yep, and they banned it.
So she
And
definitely,
they banned that shit.
changed that whole thing up. So
they banned that shit. When she came out in that cat suit, them white women said, "No, you get your ass back in there with that shit on.
Hey, that's not fair.
Bring all that ass out.
You put a skirt on."
When she started getting that surgery though, and the surgery on her face, she looked crazy now.
She like a beetleborg now. And
you talking about started bleaching her skin?
Yeah, it looked
that's
bad.
what I'm saying. Why go do that, Serena? Come on. And let me tell you another one that went got face surgery. That damn Taraji P. Henson. Why?
Well, see, here's with them, the problem is this: there's a pressure in Hollywood to do that. When you get older, like the pressure to get Botox, and they start, you can use some filler.
Please don't do that, Shoo. Stay like you are. Please don't do that.
Nah, I don't plan on it.
She's not doing that.
You better not come on here looking like Malcolm Jamal Warner.
Look. Here's the thing. No. Here's the thing. If Shamaria did that, like myself and all our cousins on both sides of the family would have nothing but jokes, and she knows it. She don't want to bring that home.
I'm about to drop. I might see y'all if y'all are still on a little bit.
All right, brother.
All right,
Dry Meat Dan.
Dry Meat Dan. The Jergens is on 2 for $5.45 at the Kroger.
Nope, I'm gonna keep it straight dry. A hard desert, crackling and everything.
Hey, Dry Meat say he gonna do a Mr. Miyagi style, baby.
You gonna bleed to death, boy.
Wax on, wax off.
Yeah.
You gonna bleed to death, boy.
All right, I'm dropping.
All
right, John Meat Dan.
Hey, Queen Smiley sent a 1999 super chat. She said, "Women, protect your scalp at all times."
Yeah,
absolutely. She sounded like Hank. That was in the Hank voice. At all times.
At all times.
I know that's right.
I mean, I don't know, and I can hear Hink now. Listen, man, I'm not dealing with these bald head hoes, man.
I'm not dealing with these bald head hoes, man.
Well, so speaking of natural, so if she did have very short hair, if it's hers, like if it was like Lupita or something like that, it had a very
I'm cool with it. Yeah,
tight crop, no problem, right?
Hey, I got more respect for bald head hoes than I do with the ones wearing the weave and the wigs.
At
least I know they real.
Yep.
Look, I'm gonna tell you just like this. I take my daughter to get her hair done. I'm taking her Sunday. Every time I talk, I take her in there. Oh, can I have your hair? No, you should have never cut your hair. My daughter's hair comes down to the middle of her. Well, actually, it comes down to her butt. My oldest daughter, her hair comes to the middle of her back.
Damn, you married to a white woman?
No, man, all black, baby. Crazy. Anyway.
That's how he said it, man.
My side of the family's from the
Hey, no, hold on. Pause for a second. The reason I said that because there was a joke behind it. I didn't get a chance to put the joke in there. My grandfather said, "You know why black people hair all rough and nappy?" I said, "Why is it, Granddaddy?" He said, "Because Jesus was walking through the city one day giving away hair, and he said all the white people and all the Arabs and the Indians showed up and stood in line all day and got their hair." He said the black people said they pulled up a barbecue and said, "Man, I ain't finna stand in that line, just ball my shit up and throw it across the fence."
Yeah.
That was so racist. That shit was racist as hell.
We gotta stop.
Oh my God.
That shit was racist.
Hey, man, rest in peace.
Ball my shit up and throw it across the fence.
Damn Dallas humor.
Rest in peace to my grandfather, man. He was a damn comedian, bro. Rest in peace to him, bro. That dude, that was crazy, bro.
Speaking of hair texture, like, and y'all can be honest, does hair texture matter?
No.
Because it's different. Like Family Values has a different hair texture. Her natural hair state is different. Coach K's natural hair texture is different. My hair texture isn't like this when I wash it. Like it's like a lot thicker and it's a lot curlier. Like
but it doesn't. It's yours. I think that at the end of the day, men just want to deal with yours.
Yeah, like me a good afro.
Yeah, we don't care.
That's why we keep saying it, and y'all keep putting all kind of other nuances in it.
I got a little pushback. Because I've heard black men say they don't like that hair texture look. They don't like that look. They don't like
shit,
that.
what kind of men? I don't know what them niggas
They
is.
lame.
They lame ass niggas. I don't know what they doing.
Yeah.
Niggas on the DL.
Yeah.
Niggas on the
Ain't
DL.
nobody
I told you what it is.
I swear to God, shoot your
You
clip.
didn't
Ain't
come
nobody
see
bending me
me.
over.
That's what it is.
I'm clipping it.
Ain't nobody
bending me over.
But I want to ask Shushu and Coach K this question. Doesn't it take just as much maintenance like for wigs and stuff than like just as your regular hair? Because I've seen women actually, comb their wigs. Like
they gotta hang them on. They gotta hang them on the wig
Yeah.
head, and yeah.
Doesn't it?
They'd rather put the maintenance in somebody else's hair than put it in their own.
It might be easier though. I'm just thinking, just in this sense that like you can go around every angle versus like it's hard. I mean, I'm just imagining, but because like sometimes the YouTubers they'll practice like hair on a like mannequin's like head with a wig to demonstrate what they're doing. So I'm just imagining it in that sense. But I don't know, just depends on the look they're going for. I'm in a different y'all are putting me in a weird position right now.
That's why I'm
What I'm saying is, why not put all that effort into your own hair? You're doing an attachment.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It just never makes sense.
Black man. You saw what I sent you?
What you put it in the back chat?
No, I put it in. I sent you the Instagram. Check it. That's see what I'm dealing with.
Okay, hold on. Look.
So I mean, for some women, I can see how like they would use it as protective style. Like if you go on a vacation or something like that, and you actually on like swimming or getting in the water or something like that, and you don't want to mess up or have to worry about dealing with your natural hair every day. I could see that. Or for some women who do want to start working out and get back into the gym, I could see them not wanting to have to like deal with their hair every day.
Yep.
So it just depends on
But Shushu, what about the women? Come on now, we all know somebody, YouTube or not. What about the women that put those braids in their head in September and don't take them out till February?
And you see them all day.
And the damn braids been up there so long, they it's itching. They doing this, and the braids that slid off the new growth, and they just on panels, just girl. That's what I'm talking about, girl. And you looking like damn. Your edges. Can't nobody even jump off your edge because there's no edge to jump off of.
Smell like sauce meat.
Just jumping off the ledge. Hey, black man. Put
like sauce meat.
Post up there.
Like sauce meat.
Address that shit.
I would say that the women who do that are just like
whoa. JT?
That's a southern thing, man. Dre. They don't know about that.
I know they don't know this sauce meat and crackers, man.
Yeah, sauce meat and crackers.
Hey man,
I don't know about sauce meat.
JT want to address this, y'all. Go ahead, JT.
So she said JT said cool with men wearing wigs, but women he wants women natural. I said if he had a damn bald spot, which means that he ain't got no hair there, it's purposeful for a man to put that shit. It's still goofy. It's still goofy. But when you got a woman that would sit back on top of her head, she got a head full of fucking hair, and then she gonna put another hat of hair, and then a hat on top of that. I got a problem with that shit.
Hey, and shout out to the people that's watching over there on Twitch, man. I appreciate y'all.
Thanks for the comment.
That was from Twitch, right?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I see.
Kamaro
Fresh. Kamaro Fresh is
love you too, Kamaro
chopping
Fresh.
it up over there in the Twitch chat.
Appreciate you.
Kamaro Fresh is somebody named Clue 21.
So let me go ahead and get everybody final thoughts,
chopping it up
man,
over there.
on the subject tonight. We'll go ahead and start. Let's see here. Me and Kay will go last, but we'll see who we got here. Hold on a second.
Hold on, hey, Black Man. Now you understand. No
I
cap.
mean, listen. He just sent me a picture of his daughter's hair. Damn, her hair is so long that her braids come all the way down here. That's crazy, bro. I ain't never seen that shit before.
Yeah.
I've seen it, but damn, not like that. Where her real hair can be braided
And
like
you know
this.
what?
Like
That
it's
takes
fake braids,
discipline.
bro.
That takes discipline to get your hair that way.
And then they show her hair. Before. He sent me a picture before and after. Before they do her hair's in the fro this fucking big, bro. Like that's crazy, bro.
Dre, you said you're people from the islands, right?
Yeah, Barbados and Puerto Rico.
Oh well,
See,
shit.
a lot now. I see a lot of those. I don't know why ADOS community, like I see a lot of those folks from the Caribbean. Their hair game is much better than here. Why a lot of women don't pick it up?
No
I don't know, but yeah,
You eat a lot of coconuts.
That's you said. No, here's the thing. Dre, no one cares. You're cheating. You're not even black. You're from the islands. So, you don't care.
Dumbass.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now, that's not fair, Mandrell. We all got.
No, it is fair.
If you're in the Western
No, I'm sick and tired of these suckers from them islands thinking they black, but they come up here and act like they don't know us.
All right, so
you're not as bad. Wait, you're not as bad as
the
the Africans.
idea is they are black and they don't know us. That's the
the thing is, you're not as bad as the Africans. I'll give you credit for that.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Dre, before Dre goes, I would like to thank Family Values. She had to leave. She had to leave and go and take care of family. So thank her for coming in tonight. All right, and everybody else that came in tonight. So, Dre Blanco, give us your final thoughts.
At the end of the day, when it comes down to it, be happy with who you are. It's the self-hate that men have issues with. You have all this confidence in the world, but you coming in there with accessories, not even accessories, other people's body parts. They're like a Lego.
Everybody got 2 minutes, Dre. I'm gonna ring the bell when you're done.
This is real quick.
You good.
You're coming in like a Lego with pieces on you, like Mr. Potato Head. Every day you adding something new to your face.
Mr. Potato Head.
Keep it 100. Be you. If you want the confidence to sit there and dog out another man, 100%. I'm good.
All right. All right, Dre, we'll see you in a little bit. All right, next we got Shoo with natural hair, natural skin texture and color. Ladies and gentlemen, please take notes. And Shoo.
So real quick, my final thoughts are makeup isn't bad, but just keep in mind it's to accentuate what's already there. So don't be doing that. Don't be doing that. It's to accentuate what's already there and not to turn you into somebody totally different. If you can't wipe your makeup off and like your man see your face, then like you got a problem. Also, if your man says he doesn't like it, maybe you want to consider making some adjustments. Guys, if y'all really don't like it, like you say you don't like it, stop giving it attention. Stop giving it attention because you're saying one thing, but actions are saying something else. So
hey, but she thick though.
Right, exactly. But she thick though. Stop that.
Dumbass.
Thank you. Thank you, Susan.
Now, Joe is THO, right? It's THO.
Right. But she thick though.
All right, Mandrell, what's going on, man? Give it up for Mandrell. Your final thoughts, man. Dark Vader.
My final thoughts is, ladies, bottom line is we're telling you what we prefer. Now, obviously, concessions can be made, compromises can be made, things like that. But what we prefer is your natural hair. And if your man is a guy who goes to the gym and eats right on the regular, takes care of himself, he's putting effort into himself so that he can look good. Think of it this way. He's doing this for you so you can have something nice to look at, right? Think of it that way. why don't you return the favor in kind? All he's asking you to do is like, look, whip that hair. We're not asking for much. If we're paying all the bills, what are you doing with your time? You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on, ladies, help us out here. Men are giving you the answers. Don't fail. That's really what I want to do right there. I want to laugh at you, ladies, because I know you're gonna fail anyway. Because
Well, you ain't got Mandrell, you ain't got to laugh. Your sister will do it for you.
I was laughing at that clip too, by the way. So I mean,
I know.
I was still laughing.
Now, Mandrell, you got a show coming up tomorrow. What you got for us tomorrow?
Yeah, we have Unapologetic with Mandrell and Shushu. It's gonna be dope as usual. So everyone come out tomorrow night on Black Man Unfiltered Network, 8:30 p.m. Central Time. Okay. I'm not gonna tell you what the topic is yet, but we're gonna announce it tomorrow, well before the show airs. So just come on out and join us and join the conversation. I mean, join the panels, join the panel, and, and give us your thoughts, give us your feedback.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, Mandrell.
Yeah, it's the best show on the Black Man Unfiltered Network, hands down. And people go find something better to do.
Mom. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Call for your mama.
Dumbass. That's right. If you don't show up, I'm gonna do that to you.
Hink, what's your final thoughts, man? You started this conversation. What's your final thoughts, brother?
Man, I'm gonna have to stop starting all these conversations, man. I'm gonna get myself in trouble, ain't I?
Man, come on now, they coming for you.
Yeah, it's all good. I don't have no problem with it, man. I'm just glad the conversation was started because most important thing, like Shushu was saying, I mean, guys, you gotta have the conversation with with the women you're interested in and the women you're pursuing. You gotta have that conversation. And if that's not what you're into, don't even pursue it. Don't even look their way. I mean, move to the woman that fits your preferences. And if you're not into the women with the fake lashes, the weave, the wigs, all the makeup, man, just move on. You got too many options out here for you guys, man. You got too many options. So we just need to take advantage of the options, And the most important thing, man, I'm gonna tell you, black men, protect yourself at all times.
All times.
Because I'm gonna say this, man. These women don't give a shit about you. They don't. They out here trying to impress each other. They don't care about you. They don't. So move with a purpose, man.
All right. And you know what? Before Hink gets out of here, it would only be right, since he started this conversation, to end him like this.
Thank you for being
Ladies and gentlemen.
Well, I tell you, black man ain't shit.
Now, Hink, I want you to end it. I want you to leave out like you always do. If they ain't about nothing and they're wearing wigs and weave and eyelashes and they're not trying to be respectful, and you meet them at the restaurant and they have all these problems, what do you do, Hink? Can you tell everybody? Before you do, the whole panel, let's do it in 5, 6, 7, and
thank you for being a friend.
Okay, now go ahead, Hink, and tell us.
Hey, man, if they ain't talking right, acting right, you leave their ass at the goddamn restaurant.
Damn right, Hink.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Hink has spoken for the evening. Hink, thank you for being here, brother. I appreciate you, man. All right. Next up, we got JT from What We Know Podcast in the building tonight.
And I had fun with this conversation here, bro.
Man, I did too, bro. We had a ball, bro.
We had a ball, bro. So my last thoughts. I know what I want. The woman that I'm involved with, that I'm loving right now, that's loving on me, she also understands it. And I don't have to worry about none of that shit right now. However, all you women that's wearing all this long yacky, them long ass eyelashes, with all that makeup on your face, got all that, the hard-headed, what do you call it? The outfit, the hard-headed woman outfit, you're gonna get it from me. That shit is ugly. Take that shit off. That's all I got to say. Follow me at What We Know Podcast with my boy Rob on Saturdays at 9:30 p.m. We're going to be having conversations like this. I don't know what we're going to be talking about this Saturday, man.
Your last one was dope. I enjoyed that a lot. You guys
I appreciate it, brother. I appreciate it. Yes, sir. I got to make you a moderator too, bro. I missed you last time, but I got to make you a moderator, bro, next time. Most definitely.
All right, man. JT,
absolutely,
guys.
Man. Love y'all.
JT, I appreciate you, man. You know I love you, brother. Thank you, man, for being with me.
Love you back.
All right, man. We got Mr. Bennett. Give us your final thoughts, my guy.
All right. I would say this, that there is nothing sexier than a woman who is comfortable in their own skin. I don't care what you have on. I've seen women be able to pull it off. They could be in the arts and crafts store with their two kids, one in the stroller and one on the arm or whatever, but they're just in their natural state, and they're just comfortable, with their own bodies. You get a lot further that way. So for the ladies who do think that they need to do all that extra to make themselves feel better, start asking yourself some questions. What's driving that? Where's that coming from? Is that coming from you? Is that coming from elsewhere? And who are you trying to impress? But for most men out here, we just want you authentic, not just in terms of your looks, but in terms of, your mind and your spirit. So just, so you don't have to do much. God has given you most of it. You just have to walk in it. So I would encourage all women to, start loving yourself and try to be the best version of yourself. Don't try to be anybody else. So enjoyed the conversation tonight, and hope everyone has a great evening. Peace.
All right, peace. Thank you, Mr. Bennett, always, man. All right, and I'm praying for your family, man. How's your mom?
Mom is good. Mom is healthy. It was just something with her meds. They just need to make a little adjustment. So she's fine. She's whole. And thank you for everybody. Thank you for everybody who was praying for her.
Absolutely.
The encouragement everybody was given. And again, very, very blessed, and she's still with us, hanging in there. Tough lady. And, still hanging with us. So appreciate everybody.
Blessings and prayers out to your mom, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
yes,
we love you, man.
Breezy, definitely, man. So good to see you, brother. And definitely, I was in the prayer closet for you, brother. So good to see you guys.
I'm gonna do the same for you, my brother.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Peace out.
All right, peace out. All right, man. No captivity with Freezer.
Black man, it's always a pleasure. And I just want to encourage all the ladies out there that look into this. It's a big difference between self-care versus self-maintenance. Self-care, there's a particular type of reward and pride that you get from it when you take out the time and effort to go to the gym, work on yourself physically. When you go to the grocery store and eat right, make an effort to eat right and buy the right things to put in your refrigerator, to clear up your skin. There's a lot of natural things we can do to our bodies to care for ourselves. But when we talk about maintenance, you can make yourself look good on the outside, but what's really going on the inside? So many of our women are dying early because they're looking good, but they're not feeling good. And it's all a phallus. So I just want to leave y'all with this. It's a big difference between self-care and self-maintenance. And I love all y'all.
Man, we love you too, man, and continuing to pray for you and your family, man. For
tonight was a blessing. I laughed my ass off tonight, for real.
Man, yeah. And before you go, man, I got a gift for you as well, brother. Let me see. Let me get it for you real quick, because without this, I couldn't have my laughs. So. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for my clip, man. I appreciate you, brother.
I'm gonna call you tomorrow too, Black man.
Oh yeah,
bye, Coach K.
Bye, Freezy.
All right, all right. Now listen, me and my co-host here tonight, and on Tuesday nights, Coach K is always coming through. My lovely co-host. What did you think about the show tonight?
Like everyone else said, it was so funny. So many laughs, but also so many good, gems in there, and I think an overall good message.
Right,
for
absolutely.
sure.
And thank you so much for being the co-host, because I think you do a wonderful job, and so I want to let you know that I appreciate you. And we did.
Thank you for having me as always. I love it. I love it.
And we missed you last week, but it was a good miss because you are engaged to be married. You got engaged over your vacation, and so we got to give you your props, girl.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, all the women out here. Freezy, like you want to say something. Wait a minute, Freezy, you got something you want to say?
Nah, I'm good.
All right.
Okay.
But listen, but no, I think that I'm happy for you, and I think that you are the one of the great examples of what it takes to be a wife. And I can see why he wanted to hurry up and get you married up, because you are few and far between. You're very rare.
Thank you. I try to be for him for sure.
Absolutely. So thank you for being you, and hopefully that the woman that you are can rub off on a whole lot of other women out here that's looking for marriage but doing it the wrong way, going about it the wrong way. So thank you so much, and thank you for always being my co-host. I appreciate it, guys.
Thank you.
We had a great show tonight. My co-host was great. We had a great conversation, great laughs, like we always do. It's always pure entertainment, but we also learned a lot from each other. We may disagree sometimes, but hey, disagreements is all in it. And Talk That Talk Tuesday, hosted by your boy, Black Man Unfiltered, and Coach K. We really, really appreciate you guys for coming. If you have not hit the like button and the subscribe button, please do hit the like button and the subscribe button so we can bring you more great content. And we will see you, me and Coach K will see you next Tuesday, so we can get another great conversation in. And again, congratulations to Coach K.
Thank you, everybody.
All right, we'll see you guys on next week. And we are, hold on, let me see. Who's going to let us out? Okay, we'll let us out. All right, we will see you guys on next Tuesday, 8:30 Central Standard Time. And tomorrow, Unapologetic with Mandrell and Shushu, 8:30 Central Standard Time as well. And at 7 o'clock, we have the 1-in-1 Sports Show on right here on Black Man Unfiltered Network at 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. And then on Friday, we have Barbershop Talk at 8:30 Central Standard Time with all the guys. So thank you guys so much. Bye. Coach K, you want to tell them bye?
Bye, guys. Thanks so much.
See you guys later. Peace.
Ready? Yeah. I'm ready.
Dumbass.